Hey, got any grapes? Waddle, waddle, waddle. To the very next day. Waddle, 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 waddle. And I said to the man around in the stand, hey, got any grapes? Waddle, 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 waddle. Ring, really? Waddle, 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 waddle. Hey, got any grapes? Hell's that? Oh, tropical fish. Screw off, Aqua Zombie. And I said to the man running the stand, and he waddled away, waddle, 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 waddle. Oh, my shit. Damn it. Hold up, y'all. My chat is not showing on my PC. Sorry, y'all. There we go. I couldn't even see what y'all were saying. What's good, Lunatic? And what's good, Seth? You working at Amazon right now? Damn. Putting in them hours, huh? I love the duck song. Yeah, I used to what you called. I used to love that thing in middle school. Well, I didn't go to, I mean, complicated. My school for some reason wanted to be all different, and they had something called intermediate school. And when you, instead of fifth, and so from, I know like regular school, you go to elementary from, I think like, what is it, second grade to fifth grade? And then middle school is from sixth to eighth. But in our school, for some reason, it's elementary school. And then it's, oh my God, get miss fishing. But then the elementary school is, elementary's from second to fourth, and then we go to intermediate school from fifth to sixth, and then seventh to ninth. I mean, seventh to eighth is middle school. It's so weird. I don't know why my school tried to be extra, but in fifth, I think it was in sixth grade when I found the duck song. So for me, it was intermediate school, but for any other normal human being, it was middle school. When's it drinking? It was supposed to be today, and I had that planned for today, but I forgot to get the liquor until yesterday. I went to go, then I was gonna go get a bottle, and then I realized it's 9:08 p.m. Liquor stores close at 9 p.m. legally, so couldn't go get it. And of course, it's a Sunday, so the liquor store is completely closed. So yeah, there will be no drinking live, unfortunately. Not today, at least. It's still a stream that I want to do, and I did have it planned for today. Then I realized too late yesterday. Oh shit, I don't have a bottle. I need to go get one. And yeah, now it's too late. But with that being said, I went to go drink last night anyways at a bar, so I had to drink anyways. But yeah, unfortunately, I will not be playing Fall. I mean, I might be playing Fall Guys today, but if I play Fall Guys, I won't be drinking though. What's good, George? How's it going? How y'all doing today? How does California laws work? For us, it closes at 9 p.m., and after 9 p.m., you can't buy liquor from the bottle anymore from any stores. All liquor stores close at 9 p.m. over here. So once and they're not open at all on Sundays. So once it's like after 9, you're not getting any more liquor until Sunday. I could have gotten beer, but I don't drink beer. So yeah, I couldn't do the drinking stream today, unfortunately, even though I did plan it and that's what I wanted to do today. But I did say that it wasn't guaranteed. And even though I did think I was gonna do it, I completely forgot to get a bottle before the time before 9 p.m. I'm stupid. What's good, Margie? Busy getting little things done, getting little done. Oh, busy getting little done. I see. Dang, I feel you. I'm tired today. Like honestly, I'm just living. Today, I'm just living. All we're doing today is living. Not doing much else. On the game, by the way, we're playing Minecraft, as you can obviously see. I'm just fishing. I'm looking for enchanted books. So today's stream, I say a little, it's gonna be much more on the chiller side. Might play Fall Guys later if I get the chance. I definitely might. So yeah, alcohol stops being sold at 2 a.m. I think that's the rule. Still, I think yeah, for us, like if I wanted to go get beer, I could like at a gas station or something, but I can't buy a bottle of liquor, unfortunately. But I could have got like after 9 p.m. I could have definitely went and got and like bought some beer, just not a bottle of liquor. I don't drink beer, so I'm not gonna be doing a nasty ass beer stream. I pretty much never drink beer. I know people say that's like childish and stuff, but it's like, I'm much more of a cocktail, mix something up and give it to me type of person rather than just drink a nasty beer. I think beer's nasty. I know it's not for everyone, and I'm one of those people that it's definitely not for. Maybe that's just me though. But yeah, today I was pretty tired. I was supposed to go get a haircut today. It's been like 3 weeks since I got one, and I was supposed to go get one today, but I ended up not going because I remembered that it was my cousin. My cousins are leaving for the military today. Both of my twin cousins, they're both leaving to the military today, and it was their last day here, and they're leaving. They left. It's 6:52 p.m. They left at 5 p.m. And I got there. I got to their house like at 2:30 or something like that, and I just hung out with them for the rest of the time because I'm gonna miss them. I watched them like grow up and become men and stuff, and now they're going to the military. It's crazy, and they're not gonna have their phones for the first 3 months that they're at boot camp, which is insane. Like really insane. Might not sound insane to older people, but for me, for someone who uses their phone like religiously and depends on it for work and all types of things like that, can't imagine going 3 entire months without my phone. And one of my cousins has a girlfriend as well. They've been dating for like over a year for sure. I think like maybe over 2 years actually. They've been dating for a while, and I don't know. If I was in a relationship, I mean, when I went to college, I was in a relationship. My freshman year of college, when I went out to Lamar University in Beaumont, and I got a dorm out there, I was in a relationship, a long term relationship. I think by that point, we were together for four years already, and then we had to leave to go to college. No, it was like it might have been almost no, it was like 4 years, and we left to go to college. She went like 4 hours away from where I was. That was crazy. Being 4 hours away from somebody that you spent like almost every day with for the past couple of years and that you're dating and stuff and that you love, that was crazy. But at least we had things like FaceTime and stuff. I couldn't imagine being in a relationship and then your partner just goes off to the military. Like, that's crazy. Because they're gonna have no phones, no form of contact, nothing like that. Like they're just there. But they can write each other letters and stuff, so I was asking them, I was like, "Damn, how are you gonna contact if you're not gonna have a phone?" But, apparently you can write each other letters. My cousin doesn't know how it's gonna work. He doesn't know the ins and outs of it yet, but he's gonna figure it out, and, yeah, it's I'm definitely gonna try to write, my little cousin a letter if I possibly can, if I get the chance. Sweet stuff with a touch of alcohol, that's kinda how I used to be. Now I just well, I guess, like, rum and coke is still pretty sweet. Yeah, I do prefer that. I used to just prefer only fruity things, like, I only like to drink fruity drinks. That was, like, my main preference back then, but now I'm into I'm more open to other things, like, I'll do whatever honestly now, like, when it comes to drinks, but I still do just prefer basic rum and coke, and yeah. Still not much of a drinker though. I used to not be that much of a drinker, but nowadays I catch myself. I mean, I used to never drink, but nowadays I catch myself drinking like a couple times a month. Not every single weekend, but like once or twice a month. The past few months now, just a little kickback with the friends. What's good, Hoss? Welcome to the stream. Can't imagine a loved one going into the military. Yeah, no. A lot of my family is in the not a lot of my family, literally, like, just my aunt or my tia. I'm Mexican, so I say tia, but for those who aren't Mexican or aren't, Hispanic, tia just means aunt, so if you ever hear me say tia, it means aunt, but my tia was in the military or still is. I mean, she's done with the military now, but she still works for them, doing, like, whatever jobs they need her to, and she's lived in Hawaii doing work over there for the military for the past couple of months, or actually, it's been over a year now. She's lived there for, like, a year and a half or 2 now, but, yeah, she was our first military member, but now we're having 2 more. Actually, no, she wasn't our first, but the people that I was pretty close to, she was our first, and then now we're having my 2 cousins, my twin cousins, they just turned 18, they just graduated literally 2 months ago. They just graduated, and now they're going off to boot camp tomorrow, or today they're going off to today they're going into a hotel in Houston next to the airport, and then tomorrow they're flying out to Cali. Oh, they're getting their little deal in. They're gonna be in the military for a while. They're both really really interested and really ready and all that stuff. They were one of those people who like was fascinated by the military, I guess you could say, and just really really loved the idea of going. So that's why they're going. But yeah, I'm happy for them. Happy that they found what they want to do and that they're doing it right after high school. Because a lot of us after high school, we get trapped in a place where it's just like we're 18, we're 19, we're 20, 21, and we don't know what we want to do with our lives. And it makes me so happy when people find out what they want to do, especially like for my little cousins, because I didn't know what they were gonna do, but for the past couple of years, they've been talking about wanting to go to the military, and now they're finally going. So that's crazy. And they're supposed to graduate, or actually, yeah, no, they're supposed to graduate in a couple of months in California. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that, but it would be cool to go see that though. Then after that, one of them is going off to Virginia, and the other one is going off to either I think there's 3 options. There's California, South Carolina, or Virginia, one of the 3. That one's uncertain, but one of them is for sure going to Virginia. Couldn't do online dating, need that physical contact and love. I think, um, I've never tried real online dating, but I think I possibly could as long as we eventually meet up and eventually, like, move closer to each other. I think I could, but yeah, I've never online dated. I was just talking about my, ah, it's dirty. I was just talking about my cousins because one of them's going off to the military and he has a girlfriend and they've been dating for a couple years. And then I brought up my experience with going away from someone that you love because my whenever I went off to college, me and my girlfriend at the time, we moved 4 hours away because she was going to college in San Antonio and I was going to college in Beaumont, Texas. So we were hella far, and yeah, it sucked. But I was saying, I had my phone. When you're in the military, when you're in boot camp for 3 months, you don't get your phone at all. Like, not a single second of the day can you get on your phone. They actually take their phone away from you. So, yeah, I mean, that's mental. and they're gonna be having to write letters and shit like it's the Stone Age. Crazy. By the way, for anyone who's wondering, of course, as you could tell, I'm just playing Minecraft. I'm literally just fishing today. I'm not doing anything like super, super exciting in the game at the moment. I'm just fishing. So if you want to talk to me, you want to, say anything, just come chat because the stream's going to be very dependent on your guys' comments and stuff. And if everyone just leaves me alone, I'm just going to be sitting here bored. But I do need to fish. This is what I've been needing to do for a while now. So I do need to get this over with. So that's what I'm going to be doing, of course, just fishing. And I'm fishing for not food. I'm looking for more enchanted rods like this one because I need to. Actually, right now my main focus is to get level 25, which if you could see at the bottom of the screen, I'm 2 levels away from level 25. So once I get to level 25, I'll be able to enchant this rod to give it luck of the sea, which means I'll be able to get better stuff from the sea whenever I'm fishing. And from that, I will be able to catch more enchantment books and stuff like that, which is what I need. I need more enchantment books so I can get better like enchantments for armor, better enchantments for weapons, pickaxes, shovels, all that stuff. So that's the main focus right now is just fishing. And that's going to be the main focus for a while. Actually, once I get this rod fixed up, I can actually make an automatic fishing farm, which I will do off stream and probably fish off stream, but for now we're just fishing on stream for a little bit. Just gonna see what I can catch. I might play Fall Guys later, but for now I'm definitely doing the Minecraft thing because I know there's a lot that I need to do in the game at the moment. And my whole goal for this game is just to fight the Ender Dragon. I've never fought the Ender Dragon before. That's what I want to do today. I just want to fight the Ender Dragon. And not today, but at some point in time, maybe a couple months down the line. And it would be cool to stream that if I can, but either way, I'm ready. I'm just working towards that ultimate goal. You've done online dating? Yeah, I've never done it before. I don't think I ever have. Like I did when I was a kid, like on gaming, like Roblox and stuff like that. Because like back then, that's just kind of what people did. Like people would just online date on Roblox and stuff, and it was cringe. But I did that, but I mean that doesn't. Nah, that doesn't really count. Like I've never seriously done online dating, like where you actually plan to, you meet somebody online, you talk to them for a while, and you start dating them and stuff. Like I've never done that before. I'm talking to somebody right now that doesn't live in the same city as me, but it's not really talking like that, at least not yet. Like I'm just literally talking to them, like I'm texting them back and forth all the time, but it's not like we're dating or anything like that. And I don't even know if I have, like, I don't know what the plan with all that is. It's, just vibing really, but that's kind of like I've never actually dated somebody online and then met up with them or anything like that. I've talked to so many people online and I've never even met them in person too. Like there's been so many instances where I've talked to people online and never met them, and I want to so bad one day. Like I would love to meet some of the people from my Discord in person one day because that shit would be cool. I've seen a bunch of TikTok trends lately where people on TikTok, they go and they meet their Discord friends, like their Discord server, and none of them vibe well, and it's just like not a vibe in person, and then they're all just sitting there awkward and stuff. It's so hilarious to me that actually happens, but of course it happens. Like just because you're cool at talking to them over the server or even in voice chat doesn't necessarily mean you're going to vibe in person together. It's so funny though. I've been seeing a bunch of those TikToks. And yeah, I've never met somebody online in person before, but I want to one day. Like I definitely will one day. Gonna fight the Wither? Probably. I plan on it, yeah. I think I most likely will be fighting the Wither. Not for a while. And that'll be after the dragon for sure, but I definitely do plan on it as well. But the dragon is my ultimate goal at the moment. That's why I'm fishing for enchantments. Bevmo? What's Bevmo? Sounds like a drinking place or something. Just regular fish. I have so many fish now. You don't know how to date? I don't think I do either. I honestly don't think I do either. I mean, like, no, okay, so every time. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. But yeah, no, I know how to be in a relationship. The whole dating part, since I haven't done it in a while, I'm not fully like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I know, or I don't know if I do or do not know how to be honest. I hate texting, honestly. Like, I really hate texting. Like, I'm one of those people who I'd rather just talk on the, and this is so weird that I'm saying this because, oh, this is so weird that I'm saying this because I always used to be one of those people who I'm like, don't call me, don't FaceTime me, don't do none of that shit. Just text me. I much prefer texting. But nowadays, like, I really hate texting a lot. And so when I say that I don't know if I don't know how to date, it's because like the people that I've talked to recently, well, it's really just been one person. Like the woman that I've talked to, like I said, it's just been one person. It's like hate texting, and she doesn't live in the same city as me, so it's just like this is kind of crap. Like, not crap because the conversations have been enjoyable, but I'd rather like see you in person. But I think I could do well with dating somebody if we were in the same city. But like I don't know, kind of I've been out of the dating scene for a long ass time now, so it's different. I think we would vibe too, Haas. I think we would vibe too. I assume so, but it's just funny that some people don't with their Discord servers. Um, culture through Tinder. Not my kind of vibe. I don't think so. Yeah, that kind of I don't know. That's not really my vibe. I don't really care for that stuff. I think for me, like I'm not really much of a hookup kind of person. Ooh, look at the C2. I might be able to actually throw that on my router right now. Let's go. Needed that. No, yeah, I'm not a hookup kind of person. I've actually never had like a one night stand, or I've never just hooked up with anybody before. I've literally just dated people. Like anyone that I've had like sexual relations with, I've literally been dating. I've never actually hooked up with anybody, and I just don't think it's for me, to be honest. Like maybe I'll change my mind on that one day, but for now, it's kind of been the same. That's kind of been my thought process for a while. Enchantment costs 15. I think if I switch these around, this should give me something. Oh no, it gives me something more expensive. Okay, well, luck of the sea too. There we go, baby. We got ourselves a luck of the sea. That means that this fishing rod is gonna go crazy. We ever did by the way, like what's good, King D? Welcome to the stream. I'm reading y'all's comments one by one and kind of going into detail on each of them just because like I don't want to read chat too fast and run out of things to say because like I said, I'm just streaming. I'm just fishing in this stream and I don't want to run out of content or anything because again, like I said, it's not going to be the most exciting gameplay, but I do like talking to y'all and just hanging out with y'all a lot. If we ever did Discord meetup type shit, we would definitely get our own tower or something. I've seen so many stories ending horribly because they share a room. Yeah, I've never seen those stories, but I mean, for safety reasons, if other people weren't comfortable with sharing sharing a room, I'd definitely understand that. I'd be down to do like a little Discord meetup one day though. It's really easy for us, Hoss, because we live in the same state, and we only live like less than 4 hours away, so it's really easy for us. But for other people in different parts of the country, like if we wanted to meet up with Seth, that'd definitely be more difficult. But King D, enjoying this triple digit heat is bad over here in Texas too. I'm right here with you, man. I'm right here with you, King D. It's been bad in Texas for real, for real. I'm gonna check the weather right now. It's been ooh, there we go. Luck at the sea coming through already. Protection 4, we take that. We need that. Yeah, it's been bad. It's been really bad in Texas. Let me look at the weather right now. I know earlier it was like 96 or so. It's only 90 degrees right now, but the sun is also setting, so that kind of explains why. But it's been really bad here in Texas, like very bad. Oh, I feel you, King D. Bevin was a place to buy alcohol. Oh, I see. My last partner, we were friends at first. Yeah, no, um I think everyone I've dated, we've been friends first. Yeah, like same here. I've never dated somebody, like I've never talked to somebody with the intentions of dating them before ever being friends with them first. It was like we were friends and then we eventually started dating. But I've never just straight up uh kind of moved in, like, I mean, not moved in, but like talked to somebody or moved towards somebody and with only with the intentions of dating them. It's always been like a kind of like, let me get to know you first, and or maybe we are already friends or we went to school together, so we talked and then we ended up dating or something like that. It's always been like that. When I say it's weird to me, yeah, I think same. Some certain people we want to chat to, some people we want to text. Yeah, like I'll text people in the Discord. I don't have a problem with that because that's Discord. But I do have a problem with like I do have a problem. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to see the person. You know, I don't like. I've kind of fallen out with texting, and I'm not good at it anymore either because I have no energy for texting. Like that's one of my biggest problems too, is that I have no energy for it. I don't have time to sit here and text you. Like either we talk or we at least get like we call like on the phone or we meet each other in person. I don't got time for texting anymore. It's so draining to text somebody. I don't know why. I was never like this before, and like I said before, then I actually would have preferred to text you, but nowadays I just don't have time for texting, man. It's just too much. Especially when you're like learning somebody and trying to text them. Like it's not a vibe at all. Not here for texting. I'll go back and sleep. I don't want to deal with the zombies. About to boot up Minecraft soon? Nice. What you finna do in Minecraft? What's your plans? Look at the sea, he's already brought an enchantment book, which is a good sign, a good start. Take a little snooze. Finally dropped to 99. Damn, which part of California are you in, King? If you don't mind. You don't I mean, if you want to just be vague, you could just say like like Southern like SoCal or something like that. It's up to you. But yeah. But yeah, me either, Hoss. I've never actually been on a date with somebody new. I imagine it'll eventually have to happen, but I don't know. That's so like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. I've been thrown back into the dating world after a decade of not being in it, so it's weird. Very, very weird. Believe I can be a good partner. Last relationship I was like 16. I could definitely be a great partner. Not a doubt in my mind. Like I value myself a lot and think like I have all the greatest qualities in a partner for sure, 100%. Like I think I am one of the. This is gonna sound arrogant, but this is genuinely just how I see it. I am one of the hottest commodities on the free market right now. The free market. I mean, as in the transfer market right now, hottest commodity because I am the best partner without a doubt. But I'm not really like super looking for a relationship right now at the moment. It's kind of whatever the vibe is whatever the vibe is. That's but I genuinely do see myself as that. I could definitely be in a relationship. It's just dating is so weird. Like especially like just being thrown back into it after not knowing what how the past 10 years have went. It's really weird. Texting is backwards to now. 90s beeper life. Yeah, I don't know. Texting is trash. I don't like texting people. I don't not anymore. Like I genuinely used to, but not anymore. It's just not my vibe anymore. It's so weird. Like something changed in me where I was just like, I don't have time for this, bro. Like, especially trying to get to know somebody through text, it's not a vibe at all. Like, it's not. I don't gel well with it. I used to though. What's good, Elliot? Welcome to the stream. What was that? I don't know what that was, but we take it. Central California from SoCal. Nice. 1.5 hours north of Los Angeles. Damn. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been hot over here too. It's so hot that when it's windy outside, the wind feels disgusting. Like it just feels like it's blowing dry, warm, or not even warm, like hot heat towards you. It feels like you put an oven on. It's been a long time since I've dated. It would be weird. Yeah, I know. It's things are so different now. Like I don't know how things work. Yeah, but at least you have a swimming pool. I live in an apartment, so I don't got no swimming pool. Want to go swimming, I gotta go to a community pool. Community pools, that's you risking catching something at a community pool. Not really, but real community pools are crazy. Yeah, at least you have a pool. I haven't been swimming in the last like 3 or 4 summers. I haven't been swimming at all lately, and it's weird because I used to go swimming every single summer as a kid. But once I kind of got my own car and stuff, I just haven't gone swimming. Like I didn't go to any water parks this summer. I didn't go to any swimming pools. I didn't go to the beach. Like last time I went swimming was September of last year, so almost an entire year ago because I went swimming in Hawaii a bunch last year in September. Every day I was swimming uh in the beach a lot or just any body of water out there in Hawaii I was in because that shit's beautiful, but never actually been since then. Jeez, the last time I went swimming was last year. I used to swim all the time and as a kid, all the time. Even in high school, I used to go like swimming all the time in the summer. Just haven't gone this year, summer, and I didn't go the summer before that, and the summer before that, I don't think I did either. Weird. Things are changing, I guess. Like I don't know, life is just always different. Every year brings new adventures and new things and stuff like that. That's a sad. Oh, let's go. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, things are different. Things are changing. Might like I don't know what's happening next year. Might be moving. No, I've talked about it a little bit, but I still do plan on doing that. We're gonna see what happens over the next couple of years of my life. Things are changing. The 70s on the Cali Coast Easy Drive. Damn, nice. I've never been to California before. I've been to a lot of different states. I've been to Florida. I've been to Mississippi. I've been to where else have I been? I haven't been anywhere on the West Coast. I've I've been to Phoenix, but like I mean I don't okay, so I went to a Phoenix because of a layover and I went to Las Vegas because of a layover, but I've never actually been to those things to actually be there. So I'm not going to count those. Those are like the only West Coast places I've been to. California as well for a layover, but again, like that doesn't count to me. In terms of actually visiting and staying inside of a state and not just traveling through it or anything like that, I've been to Florida, I've been to like I think I've been to Virginia, possibly. I've like been to Washington D.C., Pennsylvania, of course, which I think is like somewhere included with Washington D.C. because Washington D.C. is just a district. So I've been there. Pennsylvania. I've been to New York. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to, of course, Texas. I live in Texas. I've been to Texas. I've been to. I think I already said Florida. I've been to North Dakota. I've been to South Dakota. I've been to Georgia. Have I been to North Dakota? I mean, not Dakota. Carolina. I've never been to either of the Dakotas. I've been to North Carolina though. Been to Have I been to North Carolina? I don't know. I've been to South Carolina 100% because the beaches out there are beautiful. I don't know if I've been to North Carolina. I think I have. I've been to South Carolina and Georgia and stuff. So I've been to a bunch of different states, but I've never been to California, which I feel like is got to be one of the ones that come up soon. Hawaii beats a pool. And what's good, David Gamer? Welcome to or David the Gamer. Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? Yeah, Hawaii definitely does beat a pool, especially a public pool. You're definitely right about that one. Hawaii is just such a great place to go to. If anyone here has never been to Hawaii, like I really beg that you please go. Like you have to go there at least one time in your life. I think everyone deserves to go to Hawaii at least one time in their life, and I don't want to like I don't know. I think even if you have to save up for like 3 years or 10 years, literally just to go to Hawaii, like if you're not in the best financial situation, even if you have to save up, it's one of those places where it's just like I feel bad for anyone who like just can't go there in their or doesn't go in there in their lifetime. That's I really do. It's such a beautiful place. I love it so much. I want to go back next year, 100%. How's that sound? Oh, the squid's dying. Rip squid. But yeah, hello, David the gamer. And then Haas never went to another state. I only went to Mexico, and that's it. Travel wise, that's crazy, man. That makes me want to take you out of state. Like every time I hear that somebody hasn't been out of state, I just get the urge to take them. Like my ex, she had never been out of state until we got together, and I was like, all right, let's go. We're going. Went to Florida, went to Georgia, went to Mississippi, went to Hawaii, went to Puerto Rico. I forgot I went to Puerto Rico, went to New York, went to all these different places. Like, um, my friend as well, I found out he had never been out of state. I was like, man, we're going. Went to Louisiana I forgot I went to Louisiana as well. We went to New Orleans, Louisiana. We also went to New York. I think those are the only two places we've been to out of state together. My friend and I, John. I think we've only been out of state twice together, and that was New York and New Orleans. But still, like when I find out people haven't been out of state before, it really upsets me. I'm just like, come on, like we got to go and get out and check out the world. Like let's go right now. Like the person that I'm talking to right now, same thing. She's never been out of state other than Oklahoma because her family lived there at one point. And I'm just thinking like, we got to go. We got to go. We got to get out of here. Like for real, for real. And I don't know, Haas, that makes me want to take you everywhere in the world, man. Like that makes me want to take you to Hawaii. That makes me want to take you to Japan, like all these places. I'm kind of sorry. I'm gonna need to scroll up. I missed some stuff. You don't know what to eat for dinner? Anybody in the chat got suggestions for what Haas should eat for dinner? For me, Haas, my suggestion. I suggest if you can. I mean, it depends if anybody can take you or anything. Wings. I would suggest some wings if you can. If you have the ability to go out and get food, wings for sure. You have to like stick to something like fast food, Whataburger. That's always going to be the answer for sure. If you're eating at home, maybe I don't know. Depends what you want to cook and what you have in the freezer or whatever. In the fridge, whatever food you have in the fridge. Ah, shit! I reeled too early. Cambria and Ventura Beach are hidden perfect spots to visit. Easygoing, easy, free parking, awesome for food. Nice. I need to go check out Cali one day. I definitely will check. As long as I don't die before then, I'll definitely go check out Cali. Our last reel, then we'll go sleep. Vigrahim, if that's how you pronounce your name. Which flooring is better, carpet or hardwood flooring, and why? But what's good? Welcome to the stream, Vigrahim. Welcome to the stream, but sorry for reading chat slowly. I'm kind of just digesting every single message y'all send. Keep the messages coming, though. Y'all are keeping me entertained while I'm sitting here doing hard and heavy business on Minecraft. Fishing. Spirit Striker, welcome to the stream. I'll get to your message in a little bit as well. I'm not on a stream delay. If I'm replying to your comments really late, I'm not on a stream delay. I'm literally just, like I said, going by one. Flooring or carpet? Depends what room. Like if you're in the restroom, obviously it has to be tile. But if I'm talking my dream home and I'm in the living room and I'm sitting down in my living room, it's gonna have to be carpet for me, I think. Oh, I don't know. Because all the nice houses always have wood or hardwood floor or tile. Not tile necessarily, but just I've never really when you think of a really nice house, you don't think of it having carpet. Carpet's definitely more comfortable. So if we're going for comfortability, like I'm going carpet for sure, like no doubt. But I'm gonna go with hardwood floor because carpet's low-key ghetto. No offense to anyone who has carpet in their place. Like it's much more comfortable, but like if you think of a nice house, it always has hardwood floor. Hardwood floor just looks nicer. So yeah, I'm gonna go with hardwood floor on that one. Thank you for the question, Vigrahim. Hawaii is another another country I want to go to. Hawaii is a state, but yeah, I know. Same. Same. I want to go back. I've been there before and I want to go back. Would love to go to Hawaii. The only place I've ever been to out of states and old enough to remember was Puerto Rico. Loved it. Yeah, I went to Puerto Rico and I loved it as well. Puerto Rico was really cool. Um, one of my top 10 traveling destinations that I've been to before. Puerto Rico was really cool. We stayed out there in the most like the nicest. I don't know if it was an Airbnb or what, but somebody, I think it was an Airbnb. We stayed in the nicest house I've ever been into in my entire life. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous house that we stayed in Puerto Rico. It was for my tia and uncle's tia and tio's wedding vow renewal for like their 10-year anniversary or something like that. And my uncle Loki makes a lot of money, so we stayed out there in Puerto Rico for a week, I think it was. And like I said, that house was so nice. Like, oh my god, it was like when you look up, it was on it was on the hills of Puerto Rico too. Like when you look up like expensive houses on YouTube, it's one of those houses. Like it was a gorgeous house out there. And yeah, that's what I really enjoyed about Puerto Rico. But yeah, what's good, Striker? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Striker is the guy that I was talking about that we've been out of state before together. The hard carry is here. Speaking of NOLA, as far yeah, NOLA's cool. I would love to go back to NOLA. I don't have that plan for anytime soon at all, really. But I would like to visit NOLA again eventually. I've been out to NOLA like maybe 5 times in my lifetime, and I'd definitely go back as well. Especially now that I'm 21, because the first 5 times that I went to NOLA, I was not 21, so I couldn't go to Bourbon Street and drink and stuff and have fun like that. Like I couldn't. So NOLA was not the NOLA was I didn't go to NOLA to have fun. I went to NOLA to do touristy stuff, and like touristy stuff is fun, but now that I'm an adult and I can go and get alcohol, I would love to go to Bourbon Street and just hang out there with a bunch of friends and just get drunk and have a bunch of fun. That sounds so fun now. I definitely want I need to go back to NOLA for sure now. Actually, I might book that earlier than expected. We'll see what happens. Maybe for like a 24th birthday celebration. God, I'm gonna be 24. Oh, makes me kind of sad. So old now. Santa Monica, Huntington Beach, and Venice are tourist hotspots. I get lit on tequila shots every time I'm there. Yeah, I've literally heard of all. I've never heard of Huntington Beach, but I've heard of Santa Monica and Venice, and those are definitely tourist spots because I've heard of them all the time. Every time people talk about going to Cali, Venice is like one of those beaches that everyone talks about. I don't think I'd want to go to Venice because I feel like it's one of those beaches where it's just like I feel like you go there and that's it. Like you are surrounded by so many people. There's no space on the beach. There's hardly any space in the water. I feel like it's kind of like that. So I definitely wouldn't want to go to Venice, but the other spots that you talked about definitely sound intriguing. Did I drop a saddle or something? Oh, it's up here. Drop 2 saddles. I don't need lily pads and I don't need tropical. Do I need tropical fish? I'll drop these sticks. Sorry, sticks. But there's more important things to think about. Been to Mexico several years ago, and then that's it for family visits. I would go occasionally to Georgia and Houston. Houston's cool. Of course, I live there, so of course I'm gonna say it's cool. A little bit biased, but yeah, nah, Georgia. I don't like Georgia that much, really. I've been to there. I've my tia who lives in Hawaii currently used to live in Georgia before that. And yeah, Georgia's not really that much of a vibe. It's all right. I would like to go there. It's one of those things as well where I went there as a kid, so I would like to go there as an adult to get a different experience and a different side of things because traveling underage versus traveling once you're of age is a much different story each time. King D, you turned down a Hawaii wedding trip? That's insane. A Hawaii wedding trip sounds like such a fun time. You ever get the chance to go again, King D, like I said, you gotta go. Like everyone in here who hasn't gone to Hawaii, you need to go to Hawaii. Absolutely need to go to Hawaii. Check your story. Made a bagel breakfast sandwich on Instagram. Check your Instagram story. It's good. Oh shit. My boy Striker with the Instagram story post. I never thought I'd see the day. And that thing looks good. That thing does look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna cap here, y'all. Thing looks like a banger. I used to eat bagels a lot to the point where I got tired of them, especially when I first moved into my apartment. I was eating bagels all the time. I did get tired of them, and I haven't had them in a while, but bagels are so amazing. So you can make so many like creative things with bagels. Lemon pepper salmon. I fucking love salmon. You're right. No carpet. Carpet is for rentals. Yeah. No, carpet's not it. Carpet's not it. I thought about it some more. Carpet is comfortable, but it's not the move in terms of like actual looks and all that. Yeah, no, it's definitely hardwood floor and like anything else is definitely the move. Now that I really think about it, would do carpet because sound muffles. In terms, yeah, carpet just looks a little bit ghetto. Like I said, it's you're right. It's for rentals. I need to go drop some stuff off. I have way too much stuff in my inventory. What happens if UPT? What's good, Hector? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you get fired if UPT goes negative. Unfortunately, that depends on your FC. Now you get fired everywhere unless it's peak. You might survive if it's peak. I turned 21, 20 year. I turned 20 years old this year. I hate it when people mention what my age is. What they ask me. It feels weird being 20. Really? Hey, being 20 is such a vibe. So much better than being 19, to be honest. You should cherish that. It's such a vibe. I guess I'm not gonna cook this fish, but you cherish being 19. It's hella vibe. I mean 20. It's way better than being in your teens. I was so happy when I turned 20. It wasn't really weird to me. It was just like, yay, I'm finally not a teenager anymore. God, I have so many saddles now, a bunch of name tags too. Let me drop this cobblestone. I do not need this crap. I keep thinking I need it, but I definitely do not need it. The water bottle. What else do I have that I don't need? I guess I could put the salmon in here. I'll cook all this fish eventually. This up. This protection 4 book up. Let's go. Oh my god, can I not walk out the door? And this is hella fun. Yeah, no, maybe I'd go, maybe. It just sounds packed. It just thinking of Venice reminds me of the episode of, this is going to show my age here that I'm basically really young, but it reminds me of the episodes of Victorious whenever they went to Venice Beach and they were all like super sweaty because they got locked in the RV on accident. That's what I think of when I think of Venice, because I know they were in Venice whenever that happened. That's what that reminds me of. Anything is boozy, expensive, and not as friendly. Getting my California knowledge up then. Yeah, true. Traveling when you're an adult and having your own income is. I do miss not having to worry about what I want whenever I'm traveling. I do miss my mom paying for everything whenever I go on trips and stuff, and my family. Like I could just walk into a store, and be like, "Mom, I want that," and then I could just get it. Like I do miss that. Like I will admit, like traveling of age isn't as fun now because when you're on your own, you have to budget your money and you have to like know like you can't just spend it freely or get whatever you want or eat whatever you. I mean, you could eat whatever you want if you budget well enough. You definitely can, but still, like it's coming out of your account. So I will say that having your own income, for me at least, maybe isn't more lit, but it is still cool. But traveling when you're an adult in general, like I said, being able to drink and being able to go wherever the hell you want, being I mean, yeah, it's definitely much better than traveling as a kid. Hawaii's no doubt on your list. Yeah, make it a priority. This is my call out to everyone in the chat. Make traveling to Hawaii priority in your lifetime. Prioritize that over any other trip. Maybe not any other trip, because if you really want to go somewhere else, then fine. But make it a priority no matter what. Hawaii has to be a priority. Carpet requires a lot of maintenance and replacement like every 5 years. True. Yeah, yeah, carpet's ghetto. Jaden, that show was so fun. Yeah, no, Elizabeth Gillies was my absolute crush back then because I was into goth girls. I was into pale goth girls, and she fit the mold. I used to love her in that show. And I remember she was like only in her like bikini or something like that in that, or not in, I think she had just had like her bra only or something like that. I was melting as a kid when I saw that. Was melting. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I cannot believe I'm seeing this right now. Yeah, Jay was my crush, and Elizabeth Gillies is still out there, but she looks normal now. She doesn't because obviously she was playing a character. She doesn't look goth anymore. She just looks like a very normal person, and it's quite boring. I'll admit she's still beautiful. She's still a very beautiful woman, but she does look very boring compared to how she used to look in the show. But yeah. David the Gamer, you want to go to Hawaii in the future? Yeah, you need to. You need to. Definitely hit up Hawaii if you can. But I've hyped up Hawaii enough. Just know it's a very beautiful state that everyone needs to go to. Air on carpet. I just hate hardwoods floor though. I don't hate hardwood floor. It looks nicer. It's not as comfortable, but it looks nicer. So that's my preference on it. Looks so much nicer. Parents never let you get shit when you travel. Yeah, see that's the thing. My it wasn't my parents, but my grandparents were they my grandparents had money, so they let me buy whatever the hell I want whenever we traveled. So for me, it was just like, yeah, I do prefer that than now when I have to pay for everything myself. On that rod far. I'm gonna catch whatever I can, whatever is best. Fake wood floor works, but I miss sitting on carpet. Yeah, see, that's carpet is definitely like way like I said, it's way more comfortable because whenever like I have wood flooring in my living room, and whenever I'm not like kind of forgot what I was gonna say. I kind of just forgot what I was talking about. Hardwood floor, hardwood floor. I have hardwood floor in my living room, and whenever I go over there, I mean, I have a rug on there, so I can sit on the rug, but it's just not. Actually, in this room, for example, this room's actually a much better example. I should have just said this room to begin with, but this room is my bedroom slash YouTube studio room. I just call it the studio because it's my bedroom, but I have only because I have a bed in it. I sleep in here, but I don't really outside of sleeping on the bed, I'm never on my bed because I got this from my ex, but I'm a huge like germaphobe clean freak. I will not touch my bed. I will not sit on my bed. I will not touch it. I will not get anywhere near my bed unless I've showered completely. I am completely clean. I got that from my ex. I wasn't like that before her, but that's just how I became. I became an extreme germaphobe and clean freak. So I will not sit on my bed at all. And I do have like a rug. Oh shit! I fished too early. I do have a rug in this room, but it's very small and fits like half of my body, or like a little. It fits like 60% of my body, but still, it's not comfortable to sit on. So this room is a good example of why carpet is nicer because in this room I have tile, and whenever I just feel like laying down, I have to move to the other room to go sit on the couches. And even then, I don't really like sitting on the couches too often because I don't want to get uncomfortable. I mean, I don't want to get lazy. Try to avoid laying down for too long and getting lazy. So when I'm feeling tired and I don't want to lay down in bed yet, and I'm in this room, like literally have nowhere to go or nothing to do. It's just like damn it, like I'm stuck in here now. The only thing I can do is like sit on the hardwood tile, and that's not. I mean, the hard tile, and that's not comfortable at all. The carpet's definitely has a pro being comfortable because whenever you have carpet, you could just go into the room and lay down like it's a bed, and it feels great. I can't do that on tile. I can't. It's too uncomfortable. Who doesn't like to spend other people's money? Facts, though. Facts. I can't move. Tile is so uncomfortable though. Actually, like I have tile. Like I said, I have tile in this room and the kitchen, and it's very uncomfortable. When I first moved into this apartment, it actually. Ooh, there goes another book. Protection 3. I already have protection 4, but that could be useful still. But when I first moved into this apartment, my feet used to hurt. Like the first week that I was living here, my feet used to hurt really bad walking on the tile because they weren't used to it. I had never lived in a house or an apartment that had tile before, so yeah, it was really uncomfortable. But I got used to it, and now the tile doesn't bother my feet at all. But like I said, when I first moved in here, my feet were constantly hurting just from literally just from walking around on the tile. And I remember at the time too, we actually had I lived with my ex at the time, and we actually both had slides, and we bought slides so that we wouldn't wear outside at all because, like I said, we were clean. I don't allow shoes on in my house. You could ask Striker. Like when you come into my house, shoes are not allowed. Shoes are being taken off at the front door. I have a little shoe thingy there at the side of the front door, so your shoes go there. And so walking like barefoot or just in socks or whatever, it was not comfortable. And I used to have slides that I was not able to take outside, but I could wear inside the house. And I actually had to wear them at first because my feet were hurting too much. But now my feet have been accustomed to the uncomfortable tile, so I'm used to it now. But yeah, but my other room has like that fake hardwood floor or whatever, the fake wood, and that room is so much more comfortable. But I'm never in that room. Like the only time I'm ever in that room, the room behind me is my living room. The only time I'm ever in that room is when I have people over. Otherwise, that room is not being used pretty much at all, like ever. Never being used. And it's such a big room too. I wish that I could use it because it's a really big, spacious room. But like I have my 4K TV in there. I have like I have a full size couch, a love seat in there. I have another chair. Like it's a nice living room. I do like my living room a lot, but I never go in there. I don't watch when I watch TV. I'm watching it on my PC setup because I have 3 monitors. If I'm getting bored of the show that I'm watching, I'll just go to another monitor and do something there. Then when I'm over there in the living room, I'm just watching on one TV, and it's like, ugh, nasty. But having a double and triple monitor setup has definitely spoiled me a lot because I get really distracted when I'm just watching like one TV nowadays. I can never just watch something on TV anymore. I get distracted too easily, unless it's sports. I definitely focus on sports all the time. But Mr. Software Engineer and Samuel, sorry, I was gonna say Samuel. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome both of y'all. I just placed my hood carpet in March LVP luxury vinyl planks. Damn, floors. I have a 10 by 10 fluffy rug at my sofa area. Damn. King D living like a king though, for real, for real. King D living like a king. Man, that's crazy. Have I played VR before? No, I haven't. I don't have a VR setup. These things are too expensive. I'll probably get one eventually, but I haven't played it. I haven't played VR ever before, actually. But yeah. Sorry, I gotta automatically show this thing real quick. There we go. Sorry. Ignore the black screen. I've dozed on the chair, concerned I would get too comfortable on the couch or bed. Yeah, my office chair is so uncomfortable, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And I've went to find other chairs like at furniture stores. I have a really crappy chair. Like I got this thing from actually I don't this chair might not have originally been mine. This might have been my ex's chair, I think. I think it was her chair originally, and then she got like a better chair or something. I don't remember, but this chair is extremely, extremely uncomfortable. It was from Walmart for like $20 or $15 or something like that, and I've had it for a couple of years now. I hate it so much. It's not, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not comfortable either. Like, if I want to just lay down and relax while I'm streaming, I can't. Like, it's not an option. And I've tried to go to furniture stores and look at super, super nice office chairs because people always say gaming chairs are horrible for your back, which also gaming chairs I don't find comfortable anyways, especially because they have those, like gaming chairs have those little weird lumps in the back on the bottom part, those pillow lumps, which is extremely uncomfortable to me. So I've checked out so many expensive office chairs and I can't find them comfortable at all either. That they hurt my back, the armrests are weird or just anything. And I've had this really shitty chair for the past couple of years now. And it is awful. I hate this chair so much, but yeah. I need to get a new chair. I should show y'all my chair. It's such a cheap chair. Like, I really need to get an actual proper chair. I can full screen in a little bit and show y'all my chair, show y'all what I'm working with. What's good, cool trains? Welcome to the stream. There goes another book. Efficiency 3, Protection 3. All right, it's about to be night, so I'm gonna sleep real quick. Yeah, software engineer Samuel, welcome to the stream. Thank y'all for coming through. If you hated the tile too, have huge squares in my kitchen and dining room. It's worse than walking on concrete. Yeah, that's how it was for me as well, King. But I got used to it now. I got used to it now. Like previously, it used to suck a lot. I got used to it now, but when I first moved into this apartment, it was awful. Standing on these chairs. All right, I'm gonna sleep real quick. So let me show y'all the cheap ass chair that I'm working with. This is my chair. Like this is what I do all my work on and sit on all the time. What is this? What is this? It's a trash chair. It's a garbage chair that I need. I need to get a better chair, but I can't find anything comfortable. Gaming chairs are expensive. What am I doing on this game? Gaming chairs are expensive. It sucks. I need to find a good chair. But anybody has any chair recommendations, please drop them. I've heard the Herman Millers are nice, but I've also heard that Herman Millers are like $2,000 basically. So yeah. Lazio, I am playing Java. I do not have Bedrock Minecraft. I used to on Switch. I used to have it on PS4, Xbox, all that stuff, but I don't have any consoles anymore. So I'm playing on Java. As you could tell by the shaders, because I know that a console doesn't really have shaders, so yeah, I spent so long not walking on top because my parents, it feels weird. What did your parents say? They didn't let you walk on what's it called? Tile or whatever? It's 69 subscribers. One of the YouTubers probably at 73. Nice. Congratulations. I remember those days. Remember the grind. I remember the grind. I'm still in the grind, but not as much as that. I only wear socks or slides at home. I wear slides occasionally, and like, nah, I haven't worn slides in public in a long time. Actually, I'm lying. I used to wear slides in public all the time, but I kind of started caring about my my personal appearance a little bit more, especially over the last year. I've started to care about my personal appearance a lot more. Not even for other people, really, just myself. But cool trains. What am I doing? I'm just fishing on Minecraft. I'm trying to get the best enchantments. And really, I'm just talking to chat. This is just one of those streams where I'm just vibing with the chat, but I'm trying to get the best enchantments that I possibly can because our ultimate goal is to defeat the Ender Dragon. So we need to get our armor enchanted, all of our stuff looking real nice. And right now, enchantment tables to me are pretty much useless in Minecraft. I don't really know how to work them. They give really shitty enchantments, so I'm just fishing for the enchantment books. If I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know, but I swear, even if you put like 15 books around your enchantment table, it's still pretty garbage. It only gives you like it only gives you certain things. And I feel like I think that there's only things that you could fish for too, that you actually can't get from enchantment tables. So I'm not an enchantment table type of guy. You ever played Cuphead? No, I have not, but Striker has. One of my friends, Strikers. He's also in the server, but he's not playing it. He's not in the game right now, but that's his house right there. Oh, I fished that fish out. I didn't know you could do that. Let's go, Rug. $200? That's not bad for a rug. Bids are so loud on this game. You gonna be on your own one day? I mean, you could do it. You could do it. You could be on your own in a year right now. It just depends on how dedicated you are. Not dedicated. I mean, I guess dedication is there too, but determined. It depends on how determined you are. Because I mean, realistically, Hoss, you could be living on your own in an apartment, your own car, and everything. A year from now, you just got to really be determined. It depends on your determination. You could do anything, really. That's why I'm saying, like I said, like I want to move out of state. this year. Maybe go to Chicago next year. I'm saying it's possible. I know I could really make it happen if I'm truly determined to do so. So I think I'm gonna try. But as humans, we could pretty much do anything that's physically possible. Like we can't fly we can't just fly with no other equipment or anything, obviously. But like other than that, like humans, we're capable of so many things. It just depends on your determination. And I think if you want to move out on your own, Haas, you really could. You just got to be determined. Especially in Texas, where we have such cheap cost of living, it's really not that hard for people to move out as long as they can find a decent job. And easier said than done for sure. But like I said, if you're really determined, you'll make it happen. If you're really, really determined. I have to go full time with Amazon. Yeah, I mean, if you went full time with Amazon, you pretty much you'd have to find somewhere cheap with the rent. You'd have to find somewhere really cheap, but you could easily do so. Use apartments.com or the apartments app. They have an app too called Apartments. Like a little white the logo is like a little white box with a green circle around it in the inside. That's where I found this apartment. I mean, I found this apartment because I knew of these apartments because my mom used to live in these apartments before she bought her house, but I didn't know that actually none of us knew that these apartments were available until I looked on apartments.com and I found that it was listed. I was like, "Isn't this where you live, mom?" And we were like, "Oh yeah." Then we called the landlord. My mom gave me the recommendation and that was it. So, yeah, this one is definitely a gem. Like where I live is definitely a gem in Houston. It's not common to find rent like in I mean in my area it is, but like it's not like that everywhere in Houston, but you really have to look for the cheap places and you could definitely you could oh no, the bow. Where'd the bow go? Did it sink to the bottom already? Or I didn't grab it, did I? 'Cause it splashed down here. Oh, it's over there. Damn, I'm full already again. Well, I don't need honestly, I don't need oh my god, I clicked off the screen on accident. Why does Minecraft not have a why can't you click off the screen in Minecraft? Jeez. Sorry, Salmon, I don't need you. I'm not fishing for food right now. But yeah, you could definitely move out with full-time income from Amazon here in Texas, Haas, for sure. Just you don't if you really don't dislike your job, Haas, you could do it. You could do it. I got some decent stuff now. One time I used an enchant table, I got a breaking 2, fire aspect 1, looting 2, and knockback 1 on a sword. Damn. Pretty decent. Never had good experiences with enchantment tables, so I mean, I'm not gonna say never because back then enchantment tables used to be fine, but over the past couple of years, I found that enchantment tables are pretty much useless. So I just don't bother using them at all anymore now. Like when I'm looking for enchantments, like I said, I just fish this crap out. Found diamonds, nice, nice man. Got my 3 full stacks of diamonds. These squids are dumb. I'm glad to finally be done with my diamond hunting. Diamond hunting is tedious. It's much more tedious than fishing because at least when you're fishing, you're out in the open world. You feel like you're out doing stuff. You get to see the real world around you. When you're mining and you're just stuck in those caves, especially how I mine, because I mine efficiently, but I mine very boringly as well. The tunnels that I be making, just being inside like that is, oh, it's disgusting. We go back for another rest as nighttime arrives us. Can't sleep yet, but I will. I thought one of my dogs died for a second, but now all 6 of them are here. I will some of this up because I'm running out of space again. Got some okay books so far. Some of them are really good. Some of them are just okay. Got some decent bows as well, especially the ones with mending. I should put all of these like in here, I guess. I'll put them in there for now. Oop. Oh no, no, that's fine. There's a really huge like open cave by my house that I want to check out, but I haven't gone to it yet. Maybe I'll do that later in the stream. If for sure, like if Haas, I mean not Haas, if Striker hops on the world, I'll for sure do that. We're all caught up as well. Still need to cook some of that. Puffer fish. I got lots of puffer fish now. Lily pads up. Tripwire hooks, put them up. Salmon. Saddle, put that up too. I have so many saddles now. Getting to that point where this, like saddles and name tags were something I was desperate before. I forgot to sleep. Those are 2 things that I was like desperate for a week or 2 ago. Now I have so many of them, thankfully. Slides, t-shirt, basketball shorts, sweats, or quarantine clothes. Yeah. I remember the quarantine days, man. I know everyone in here can probably relate to this, but don't y'all have like when you think of quarantine, especially like peak quarantine, like back in 2020, very, very early 2021, don't y'all just get a little bit nostalgic for it? And don't y'all just like get like good feelings from it sometimes? Like I know like back then we weren't feeling that, but like don't y'all just get positive nostalgia from that kind of stuff? Ooh, look at that. Power 3, that's okay. Yeah, don't you just get like nostalgic from that? Because I get so much like when I think of 2020, I get so much nostalgia from it. Like it was such a great year. Like yeah, the world was going down to the drain. There were so many cons about that year. Of course, COVID being the biggest one, but with COVID came quarantine, and with quarantine came some really good memories. Like I was literally just sitting in my room with my ex playing games like all day, and that shit was fun. Like I was on Fortnite so much back then with Striker as well. Like all of my friends, oh not all my friends, but Striker and his brothers, we were just playing every single day. Striker, his brothers, one of his brothers' wives, my ex, myself, like every day on the game. Among Us, do y'all remember you cannot tell me Among Us did not hit different during quarantine. Like Among Us slapped during quarantine, man. I like genuinely missed that time. That was a really good time in life. Like don't, like I said, like there are a lot of bad parts about it for sure, but it was fun just being cooped up in the house all the time and literally just vibing. Like for real, for real. I love mining too, but when you're doing it, I love mining too, trust me, Haas. But when you're doing it, how I was doing it, when I was sitting for like 8 hours on the game, Like maybe not 8 hours, but I used to sit here for like 4 hours just sitting in the caves mining only. And I mine differently from other people probably. Like I don't just go exploring caves and stuff like that. Like I have to go through tunnels because it's the more convenient way to do it, and that's a lot less fun. I love it, but when you're doing it how I did it for several weeks on end, like 4 hours a day, just so I could find 3 stacks of diamonds, it was a struggle for sure. And like I said, like I wasn't just outside vibing. I was like I was surrounded by nothing but greyness of cobblestone and stuff like that. Mine with hella stuff. Yeah, me too. I got shit ton of diamonds and iron and gold and shit now. At Amazon, do they let you bring metal water bottles on your person while you working? I think. Oh crap. Yeah. If it's clear, like it has to be clear. So I don't think so. But like, as long as you have a clear, you can bring water bottles as long as it's clear. Even if it's like green, but you can still see through it, it's fine. Clear plastic water bottles are fine. It was perfect for an antisocial gamer, yeah, which is exactly what I was. I mean, I wasn't even really gaming that much before COVID. Like I was playing the game occasionally, but I wasn't on it like as much as I used to, like when I was in middle school and stuff. But once COVID hit and I had nothing else to do, like video games saved a lot of people's lives, honestly. I really feel bad for people who don't game. Like I seriously feel bad for like the people of our like people our age who are turning like 18 or 19, or like maybe they just turned 21 and they don't play video games. I really feel bad for those people because like you're young, you're out here trying to experience life, and then COVID hits and you're just stuck at home and you have nothing to do. But for all my gamers, it was a breeze. It was a breeze. I wouldn't even really consider myself a gamer back then, but I was gaming all the time too. And yeah. I mean, my ex wasn't a gamer at all. She did not game a single bit, but she learned how to during COVID, during quarantine, because like you got nothing else to do. I had an extra console at the house. Like, why not? Like, let's just play video games. Anyone? Ah, shit. Hey, I click on accident and reel in on accident sometimes. Chicago, St. Joseph Hospital, my birthplace. Lots of family on my mom's side there. I love Chicago. I went to Chicago back in January. Won't rave about it too much, but it's probably one of the greatest cities I've ever been to. I love Chicago so much. Chicago is a beautiful city. Like all the people that live in Chicago always hype it up, like a lot. Like I've had people. I mean, I know people hype it up just as much as like us Houstonians hype up Houston, but both cities are definitely worth the hype up. Like Chicago is a fantastic city to be in and live in. Watching this guy on my TV using Roku. Hey, nice. I have Roku as well. I have I have a Roku TV as well. I have like a 52-inch 4K Roku TV. Shouts out to Roku, man. Like shouts out to the Roku TVs. I think mine is a TLC. Is that what is it? Or THC? No, it's not. It's definitely not THC. It's TLC, I think, or TCL. What is the brand called? It's TLC, right? But I have that one, a 52-inch 4K one from Walmart. That shit was like $250 for a 4K 56 or 52-inch TV. Man, those TVs are so cheap and they have everything on it already. Like they have Netflix, they have YouTube, they have everything. Shouts out to you, Cool Train. Shouts out to you. It's interesting to see what other platforms people use because I know most people are probably watching this on mobile. Maybe some on like iPad or something, but I know majority are watching on mobile. So shouts out to people not watching on on mobile because it's cool watching stuff on YouTube on TV. I mostly watch YouTube on my phone, but if I have people over and I want to show them like a funny video or something, I'm always watching on the TV. YouTube on TV is a different experience, especially like if anybody watches the Sidemen, watching the Sidemen on the TV, that's a whole different experience. Like they released a 2 hour video last week. 2 hour video. It was a movie. I was watching a movie. It was a 2 hour long video on a 4K TV. I was really out here watching movies, which is insane. But yeah, You agree, David? Yeah. You never got to enjoy Among Us? Oh, I loved Among Us. I was playing it all the time. I remember the Among Us Discord was popping back in 2020. I actually left the Among Us Discord recently because back in 2020 there was an Among Us Discord server and it was super. There were so many people playing that it was super difficult to even find a lobby. Nowadays, the Among Us Discord server is extremely dead. You'll be fortunate if you can even find anyone to play. And yeah, that server's dead because nobody plays Among Us anymore. I still like watching Among Us content though. It's still cool to watch. One thing I miss about 21 is kids not screaming and trashing the area outside. I never had that problem in the neighborhood that I live in currently because I there's not really that many kids in my neighborhood, but I see how that is. My neighborhood's really filled with like either people who are like retired already or people who I guess there is no, there's a lot of families with no kids in my neighborhood. Like there's a lot of families, parents or grandparents, or not even grandparents, but just parents that don't have kids or young couples. There's a lot of young couples in my neighborhood as well. There's people like in their 20s or 30s like me. There's a lot of single people here too. My neighborhood is all, like the previous neighborhoods I've lived in, they've always had kids and stuff like that. There's not that many kids at all in my current neighborhood, like hardly any. Down my street specifically, both of the houses next to me have kids, but then that's it. All the other houses in my neighborhood do not. There's no kids there. It's just like I said, old people that are retiring and are just vibing in life now, or young people like me who are looking for cheap because I cheap rent in my neighborhood. People who are kind of getting their start off in the world and just living whatever area is good and cheap. So it's crazy. Not that many kids. Multi shot, nice. It's gonna kill a bow, but nice. One bedroom, decent apartment in Central and SoCal, generally around 1,000 a month. Honestly, if I would have thought it was like 1.8 thousand or something. I thought California was way more expensive than 1,000 a month. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised at that. I thought it would be way more than that. It's good, Mike Lopez. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here, man. I always love seeing you in my comments. You were like one of my most frequent commenters. But what's up, Mike? Welcome to the streams. Glad to talk to you. The stream before. I'm not sure if you've ever been in one of my streams before, but I've always Quest by Resident Evil 4 is so good and realistic. I've heard about that game a lot, and I've actually played Resident Evil, but I haven't played it since I was a kid. My girl was offering to get Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Damn. I said, I mean, you know what? Good for them. They do it for their religious reasons. Good for them. Get their little Sabbath day in. But damn, I'd be craving Sunday. I'd be craving Chick-fil-A on a Sunday all the time. I swear. I never got to enjoy those Among Us because my friends didn't play those games. Oh, that's trash. Nah. I didn't know anybody who really wasn't playing Among Us at the time. It was a little bit difficult to find an open lobby or full lobby. Like I never found a full lobby. I never got to play with a full lobby of 10 with people that I knew because I played with strangers on the Discord all the time, but I never actually got to play with people that I knew, like actually knew. So yeah, I'm gonna go back in right now. I just need to get one more reel in. Really want to listen to Reel It In by Amine now because I keep saying Reel It In, and the song Reel It In by Amine. It's a good song. If anybody hasn't heard that, add that to your Spotify playlist. It's a pretty cool ass song. In quarantine, I played RDRT, Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, I was never a fan of the Red Dead Redemption series. I was more of a GTA guy. I couldn't get into Red Dead. I was like, this is just GTA, but cowboys, and I'm not really interested in this at all. I don't know why I didn't like it. Live in Dallas? Nice. Pretty close to me. I mean, not that close. It's like 4-hour drive, but relatively close, especially compared to places like California and stuff. But yeah, no, 2020 was trash. I can't relate. I liked it. I like 2020. I like the whole vibe, the whole disaster vibe. I like that whole vibe. I'm here for it. I'm here for disaster. Not all the time. You can't have disaster all the time, but ain't nothing wrong with a little disaster every now and then. Keeps us on our toes, you know? And it keeps us grateful for things like seeing people. Like it's weird, but like I think even to this day, there's times when I go out with friends or when I go to see family and I think and I'm like, I'm still grateful for it. I'm still like, holy shit, like I couldn't do this 2 years ago. There's still times where I'm like, holy crap, like I'm about to go see my friends and family. Like I haven't done this. I mean, I'm allowed to do this. Like I can do it now. Like there's still times when I go out with people and I'm like, and I'm thinking, or even when I'm about to go out and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, like I'm allowed to do this. Let's go. Like I'm still grateful for it. I haven't given it stop. I still haven't gotten over the whole being grateful for being able to see people yet. The novelty will fully wear off eventually, but to this day, it still hasn't. The novelty still hasn't fully worn off. Like I'm still able to be grateful and be kind of surprised when I'm like, damn, I can go out and with like nations and stuff like that. I feel safe. I don't really care anymore. Like yeah, I mean, it's different. Damn, Hoss, that's unfortunate. I get that nostalgia though when you think about the positive effects families and friends having get closer for a change. Yeah, or in some cases, families and relationships and friends being completely torn apart by having to be with each other all the time. That's one of the other effects too, and that could be seen as negativity. What's the strangest way you have died? Like in the game? I've only died twice on the server so far. Well, no, that's a lie. I've died when I first spawned in. I died a couple times because my one of the people that's also in the game in the server who hasn't played in a long time. I really can't. I can hardly consider him being part of the server anymore. But whenever I first spawned in, he killed us like 2 or 3 times, or he killed me like twice. But that was the first time that I died. The first 2 times that I've died, I died twice then, and I've only died twice after that on my entire time here, and that was only because I got blown up by a creeper on accident. I had no idea the creeper was anywhere near me or anything like that. So that was the second time as well. So those are the only 2 times I've. Those are the only 4 times I've died. So unfortunately, I don't have any good experiences on the strangest way I've died. I just remember being next to a creeper. Next thing I know, boom, I blow up and I lose my stuff. But it was in my mining tunnels, which are really easy to get back to if I die. So I didn't even have to worry about finding my stuff. I got my stuff back pretty much immediately. So no good stories for that one. But thanks for the question, cool. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for watching the stream, cool. Thank you so much. TLC, yeah, I guess the brand is TLC. Thankfully, I'm right on that one. 2020 was just annoying me really. Like gaming was fun and lit, but my life didn't change. I can see that as well. I mean, I don't know. It definitely back then, like back in 2020, I barely moved into my first apartment. Actually, no, and I could see how, like if COVID happened right, I can't even say that. Like I was gonna say, if COVID happened right now, I could definitely see how that would bother me, and it actually would bother me a lot because I plan on moving out next. Like I plan on moving to a different state next year. Uh, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get into the gym. Trying to get back into the gym. I haven't gone to the gym since before COVID. I'm really trying to get back into the gym now. I'm really trying to get that motivation to just get up and go. Uh, Trying to get out. I'm trying to put myself out there more. Trying to like be more social, make more friends, hang out in public more. Even if I'm just hanging out alone, I'm trying to hang out in public more. I'm trying to do all these things. And if COVID happened right now, it would actually hinder that a lot. Like hinder that a lot. So I could see if COVID happened right now, that would bother me. But when it happened in 2020, I wasn't really focused on making too many extreme life changes, but I did end up making life changes anyways. Like I ended up getting my first apartment in 2020 when a couple months after the pandemic hit. I ended up getting my job with Amazon when the pandemic hit. Like my life changed a lot during the pandemic. And once those that so I got a new job. I was out of a job at the end of 2019. I was out of a job at the end of 2019. I got a job at a smoothie shop in January of 2020, and I worked there for a few months, for like 6 months. I became a manager in that time. Had my own apartment living there. Um, I just gotten married at the time. I was vibing, and that those were pretty huge steps already in January of 2020. And then come June of 2020, I think I ended up getting, no, July of 2020, I ended up getting my job at Amazon. I made a pretty big life change there. But also living with somebody for the first time was a lot different. Living in this apartment was a lot different. But I wasn't intentionally trying to make big life changes. Like right now I'm going through a period where I'm intentionally trying to make big life changes. I'm trying to put myself out there more. I'm trying to be more social. I'm trying to get into the gym more. I'm trying to really trying to get into the gym more. The whole gym thing is bothering me. I have a gym membership. I've had a gym membership for the past 2 or 3 months, and I've literally not gone. I haven't gone a single time. I bought the gym membership, and I've almost wasted $200 now, and I still haven't gone. Like I'm so stupid for that, but I'm going through a season in life where I'm trying to make big changes. But 2020, I made a lot of huge changes, and I wasn't trying to, but it did happen. So I can't really relate to that, but I could see why that would bother me. Like, especially like right now, if that happened, that would 100% bother me. Sure. But yeah. Great game for PlayStation 5. Astro's Playroom. It's about a robot who goes on adventures. I want to play Stray. I say I kind of wish I had a PS5 so I could play Stray, but it's on Steam as well for PC, so I could literally play it. I need to get it though. I don't have it yet. Did it ever snow slash ice in Houston a year or two ago around January? I remember over here in Dallas, the power went off for a week. Nah, the same exact thing happened here in Houston. It was everywhere in Texas because of ERCOT. It was everywhere in Texas. But yeah, it snowed in 20. I think that was 2021, right, y'all? All my Texas people, that was 2021 when that happened, right? I swear that was like February of 2021. Maybe it was January, but I swear it was February. I think it was February when that happened. It snowed a lot. I wouldn't say it was horrible times because I appreciate snow so much. Like I love snow. Like when I was in Chicago, it was snowing out there the entire time. Not the entire time, but most of the time. And I loved it so much. Um I can't say that I didn't like it. It was kind of fun. I did hate and I felt bad for the people who unfortunately like literally froze to death during the power outages, but I mean, it's Texas for you. That's fucking stupid ass Texas for you. Sorry for being vulgar, but that's Texas for you. That's just what happened. So it's exactly why I want to leave this damn state. Exactly why I want to get out of here. They don't care about their citizens. They'll just let them freeze to death and just say get over it. So nah, screw the state. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that literally people were freezing to death and our governing officials were literally escaping the state to go stay in other states. I'll never forget that. Like I have no respect for the governing officials in Texas. So I'm not gonna get on a politics rant, but just that I do remember that. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. That was one of those times where I'm just like, this is exactly why I'm leaving this state. This is exactly why I want to get the hell out of here eventually one day. And now, a couple years later, I'm finally gonna be able to get towards that goal. I'm gonna try to make that goal happen this year or next year. I'll never forget that. They turned our backs on us. They turned our damn backs on their backs on us. They betrayed us. But yeah, I remember that time. I remember that time. I love the weather. I love snow. I'm obsessed. No, I love snow. Probably because it's like a novelty to me because I've lived in Texas or I lived in Houston where it snows like once every 8 years. So that's probably why I love it. Like if I lived in I mean, I think I plan on living in Chicago. If I lived in Chicago for like the rest of my life, like I'd probably hate snow eventually. But for now, I love it. You had no power for a week. Yeah, no, that didn't really happen in Houston that much at all, really. Whenever we lost our power, we only lost it for at most like a day. I think not a couple days for some people, but for me, I only lost my power for like a day. And that was it. And thankfully as well, I don't know if it's because like what my apartment material is made out of or what, but thankfully it didn't get cold at all in here. It really didn't get cold. So I mean, actually, I went to stay at my mom's because my mom's house, my mom was really close to me, and we went to go stay at her house, and her house still had power. And then once her house lost power, then we went back to my house, and the power was back on, and it wasn't even cold at all. I mean, it was moderately cold, but it wasn't anything to be like, oh shit, like I need to. I'm getting shot at. What the hell? I'm getting shot at by a trident. I need to go back inside. But yeah, it never got really cold in here, even though we were out of power for like I said, like a day, I think. It never got cold in my house, thankfully. Like I said, I do really feel bad for those who maybe lived in material like I don't know. It's just I do feel bad for the people that died. That you're really out here dying because of a storm that a winter storm that other states get significantly worse weather every single year and they never have the problems that we have. It's oh my god, just I'm I'm not gonna rant about it anymore. But know that that time I like the weather, but that time did piss me off. Pandemic happened now, it'd definitely be the same. Yeah, I don't know. You just want to be alone. Yeah, depends on like I said, depends on your determination. If you, Haas, if you transfer to full time right now, bro, you could be alone 6 months or a year. You got to save up for a car, get your wheels. Cars ain't that expensive. People buy used ones, especially older ones. That's it. You're straight. Arctic Blast was especially hard. We went without electricity for 3 days and got water from oh 6 out of the 9s in my building shut off. In a way, it was an adventure as long as we had water. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, February 2021. That's what I thought. Thank you, Margie. Thank you. You're in Texas as well, so I was talking about Texas. I feel like a lot of people that watch my videos are Texas. I don't know, are Texans. I don't know if that's just because it's so for the state is so huge, but kind of fun. It felt like when like I don't know, like I said earlier, disaster is kind of fun when things happen like that. When the pandemic happens, when the like Arctic blast happened over here, and we had no power, everything was going crazy, everyone was losing their minds. Don't get me wrong, like it sucks, but there's a little bit of like a hectic, like kind of adventure fun feeling to it at the same time. That's obviously sitting at the back of my mind. I'm not thinking about it, but same time, it is kind of fun. You know, it is kind of fun. Like I remember there was a hurricane here in Houston last year, and I was just like, it's kind of fun though. Like it's I don't know. It feels like you're playing Minecraft on survival mode. Like like you have to fight for your life really, because like kind of just a vibe. Like you got to fight for your life. But that really sucks, Margie. I'm glad that you made it through though, and all that. Twitter really bullied Ted to come back. LMAO. Yeah, good, good. Who said? One neighbor stayed in his car and heated up every 30 minutes. Ooh, I don't know. Is that a smart move? I mean, guess not. I guess that's not a smart. I mean, I guess it's not a. I was gonna say, is that a dumb move? I guess it's not a dumb move. If he stayed warm, stayed warm. I guess it's not that big of a problem. Couldn't do that though. I feel like my car would be absolutely freezing. The gas prices during that time were so cheap though too. People were paying like nothing for gas. You know what else was cool? There was no cars on the road. But the people who did take the dumb decision to go ahead and drive, they were sliding everywhere. It's like, bro, there's literally black ice on the road. Why are you driving? People were sliding and crashing everywhere. I was just like, bro, go and stay inside. Where you gotta be that's so important. Like if your job is telling you that you need to come in during an Arctic blast, like that job might not be the one, bro. Stay inside. But yeah, a lot of I don't know. I find times like that hectic fun at the same time. Of course, it's rather than not happen ever, but still kind of fun. Neighbor, all right, I read that already. No doubt, civilization deserves to have the modern comforts of a civil society. 2022, yes. Agreed, agreed, agreed. It's almost 2023, y'all. It's almost 2023. This year went by fast in the beginning. For me, it's kind of slowed down a little bit, but the fact that it's August is still pretty mad. Like that's crazy. I'm able to really I'm able to reapply to my Amazon FC again on Friday. I missed work and there's been like 3 months. What you been doing in the meantime, David? But glad you'll be able to reapply. Hopefully you find your time back nice. You live in trying to be Mad Max. Oh, you sound like EMS or any public employee material. Yeah. I think just I have the interest of have the best interests of people. There's a lot of people out there who only care about themselves. For me, I care about other people. I care about myself too, of course. You have to care about yourself, but If everyone was selfless, the world would be a lot better. But that's ideal, and ideal worlds do not exist. But if everyone was selfless, the world would be a much better place. And unfortunately, we got selfish ass people who just eh, yeah, is what it is though. You ever played Legend of Zelda games? And if you have, which was your first? Which one would you play if you haven't played it yet? I would play all of them because I've never played a Zelda game before. I wasn't a Zelda type of guy. I never got into Zelda. I wanted to play shit, I'm gonna miss that. Oh, I got it. What is that? Unbreaking 3, Mending. I would like to play Breath of the Wild, but I never got around to it. The reason back then when I was a kid and I didn't play Zelda is because it wasn't my type of game, but I saw Breath of the Wild and that Breath of the Wild looked really cool. So if I had to choose one game that I could play, it'd probably be Breath of the Wild. But I know a lot of people were into Zelda back then. I was like, uh, I was always like playing Pokemon and looking like at other people play Zelda, and I was like, that's kind of lame. Play Pokemon is better. But nowadays, I can respect Zelda as a game, and I mean, it's a legendary game. You can't take that away from it. Zelda is one of the most legendary games. But yeah, unfortunately, I haven't played Zelda. I would like to though. I would like to. I just haven't. I would play Breath of the Wild though to answer your question. I'm not really like I haven't played that many new Nintendo games. Like I've played a lot of the super old Nintendo games because my grandparents always had all the old Nintendo systems, but I never played any of the newer ones. Like when I say new, I mean like early 2000s ones. I was just a Pokemon guy. I played Pokemon. I played Mario Kart. I occasionally play like Mario Party, but I really never got super into that game. But I'd probably like it a lot now. I don't have a Switch anymore, but I would play that if I did. But yeah, I never got like heavily into any of the other Mario games. I just been enjoying my time off relaxing after working at Amazon for 7 months full time and tried to apply to other jobs for the meantime. Never got a call back, so I've been waiting to go back. Yeah, hopefully you're able to get the job back, and hopefully everything goes well as well. Enjoy your time off. I know those 3 months were probably such a easy. I mean, it probably was easy. It's probably just nice to relax and do your own thing for a little bit. Could imagine for sure. Adventure jobs. I'm an EMT. Time flies, helping people in the ER. Never really thought about doing jobs like that. My plan before was to just do YouTube full time after I'm done working at Amazon, but I I've taken YouTube pretty slow for the past like 2 months. I've taken it really slow just for my mental health sake. So since I've taken it so slow, I haven't gained that much more of an audience. I haven't been able to go towards my goals. I haven't been able to do anything like that. And because of that, and because I want to move out next year, I've kind of started to realize that I don't think they're doing, I don't think, I mean, like I always used to say, Amazon's my last full time job. I don't think that anymore. I kind of went back on that, and now I'm thinking I'll do another full time job and continue to do YouTube on the side. But what that full time job is, I have no idea. Like I don't know what I'm gonna apply for, to be honest. Because like I said, I plan on moving. I plan on moving states, and I have to find another job. I could still work it realistically, like with the income that I'm making right now. I could still do that and live in Chicago. Like I honestly could, but I don't know if I want to. It could be nice to experience something different. Maybe I'll. Oh, another reason that I don't think I want to as well is because the Amazon. I want to live in the city of Chicago. I want to live in the actual city itself. How I live in Houston. I live in the city of Houston, and like right next to downtown, like less than a 5 minute drive from downtown, like where all the buildings are and stuff. And I want to I want to do that while I'm in Chicago as well. And like I said, if I want to do that, the for whatever reason, the Amazon facilities at The Amazon facilities in Chicago are actually extremely far from the city, like 45, 50 minutes away. And I don't want to be making an hour commute every single day. So I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just find another job and work somewhere else, you know? I don't know what the full plan is, but I don't know what I love that sound so much. It sound is so satisfying when you hit another 5 levels. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. I could do that and work there until I find another job, but we'll see what happens. I have no clue what's going to happen. I only played Breath of the Wild. It was my first Zelda game. How'd you like it, Haas? That's your first Zelda game. How did you like that one, Haas? I'm really curious to see how a new Zelda player likes Breath of the Wild because that would have been my first Zelda game as well, but I never got around to playing it. Damn, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Dang, that's crazy. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. I've literally just been fishing. Thank God y'all are here because if I was doing this like off stream, I'd be so bored. So shouts out to y'all for chatting with me because y'all are really making my day. Y'all are really making me just be able to vibe and do something that's, let's be honest, fishing, sitting here fishing is not the funnest thing to do. And y'all are making my time a lot more enjoyable. So shouts out to y'all because I would be hella bored otherwise. I could burn some of this stuff, actually. I don't need leather boots. I could burn tropical fish. Sorry, saddle, you gotta go. I don't need you. I rock hard. I burned one of the water bottles, too. Water bottle. That's it. I almost have 2 chests. Oh, wait, I don't need to do that. Pufferfish. Damn, we got almost 2 stacks of pufferfish, which I know will come clutch eventually. You convinced me to try Amazon seasonal and I kind of miss it. Damn, you could do flex if you miss it. If you miss it enough, obviously. If you only slightly miss it, nah, probably best to stay away. But if you kind of miss it, like if like you could do like EMT work and probably do it flex. Actually, no. Someone in my comments the other day said that they actually do EMT work and they like working on Amazon, so they do that flex as well. And I think there was another person who said that they're a teacher and they do Amazon Flex because they like working at Amazon. It's crazy. Like, there's people out there who really like working at Amazon enough to where they have a full time job that they already do, but they also do something like Flex on the side. That's really cool, though. Like, I talk to the people who do that because y'all are just making extra money for doing something y'all genuinely enjoy. Versus, oh, I don't know how to spell that. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, Serena or Ocarina, Ocarina. I don't even know how to say that. But Uptime, I've never heard of that game before. Fortunately, it felt nice for the first month, but I started being in bed all day. Like right now, I feel like shit and turn lazy. I want to go back to feel like I'm doing something and earn money on the grind. Yeah, I know. I get that feeling really fast nowadays. I used to like back in the summer, like when I was in like middle school and stuff like that. Back in the summer, because in middle school, your parents leave for work, and that's it. You're at home for the rest of the day, for the rest of your summer. And I didn't have any siblings growing up, so I it was just me and I used to play games all day. And sometimes you'll get into those ruts where it's like summer break and you've been at home and your parents haven't taken you anywhere and you haven't gone to see any of your family or your cousins or anything like that and you're there for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks or even a month or two. Like during the summer, like towards the end of summer, I would start feeling like that. I would feel like, damn, I'm lazy. This is boring. I haven't done anything. I need to go outside, touch grass, all that stuff. But I used to be able to last like almost an entire summer like that. But um, nowadays I kind of get like that. Like if I'm not doing anything at all, like if I'm not streaming, if I'm not playing games or not even gaming, I still feel like shit if I'm just gaming only. If I'm not streaming or if I'm not going out and riding my bike or if I'm not going out and doing something and I'm just sitting at home or laying down in bed, I get like that after like 2 days now, or not even 2 days, like a day later, and I'll just be like, this is so boring. I literally want to die because I feel like a useless couch potato of a human being who's doing nothing with their life. Like Ooh, I get like so I get that like that so fast now. I'm one of those people just nowadays I have to be doing something like I always have to be working towards my next goal or figuring out how to better myself. Um like I said, for the past 2 months, I've kind of slowed down a little bit on it, and I've actually had some free days for the past couple of months where I just didn't do anything, which is crazy because before that, from February of 2021, when I started recording my YouTube videos again, all the way until I would say June of 2022, I had almost zero free days. I was working 7 days a week, and I had zero free days. I literally worked every single day pretty much doing something for several hours. And I'm not talking about like I worked, I streamed for an hour, or I did one thing for an hour. Like I was putting several hours in every single day, and then eventually I ended up just not getting burnt out at all. I still haven't really burnt out, thankfully, yet. But I just lots of things are changing. I start my mental health starts to take a beating, not from overworking myself or anything, just with other things going on in my life. Um, Started slightly getting depressed. I don't think I think I was kind of slipping into a depression in July, but I've kind of carried myself out of that, thankfully, and now I'm just kind of I've been happy over the past over the past week. I've been really happy, thankfully, and streaming has definitely helped that as well. But I yeah, I mean, I kind of lost my I kind of lost what I was saying, but basically nowadays, yeah, I get like that super fast. Like if I just had 3 months where I wasn't working at Amazon and I wasn't doing anything, I'd be like, this is so boring. So I know exactly how you feel. If that's what I was gonna say. Basically, I was gonna say I know exactly how you feel. Like I can 100% relate to that because if I'm not doing anything, I end up just feeling useless. And whenever you get like that, when you're just sitting at home and not doing much, not working, and you're just kind of sitting on the couch and literally just doing nothing, it can affect your mental health a lot, and it can definitely like make you feel like less of a person and make you just get a little bit into your own mind and kind of feel depressed and stuff like that. So I can 100% relate and see what you mean, and I know exactly how that feels because I mean, in my opinion, as humans, we're meant to just be constantly progressing and doing better in our lives, and I think that's what we should be doing, at least in my opinion. But and that's how I am, and that's how I feel. So I know what you mean. I would hate if that crap happened. So hopefully you're able to get back to work and get back on the grind, especially because you're 20 now. You're still young. I mean, we're both still young. Now is the perfect time to become the best you. It is the time. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you're not the perfect, I mean, if you're not the best you, you should be trying to become the best you. So now is the perfect time for anyone to become the best you, but especially if you're like anywhere from 18 to like 25, 26, or even 30, like you are in such a prime spot to just set yourself up for the rest of your life to be in an amazing situation or an amazing place or just be as happy as you possibly can be. You should be doing that. At least, like I said, that's what I think. I think that we all should be. Some people don't see it that way. Some people are happy with just relaxing for the rest of their lives, and that's fine. You should do whatever realistically do whatever makes you happy. But for me, I think everyone should be striving to be their absolute best. Different but same, if that makes sense. I assume this is for Breath of the Wild, right? Like I don't like games where it doesn't tell you where to go, but it was fun to roam around. Bro, Haas, you and I are the same, bro. I don't like games where it doesn't tell me where to go. Like if I have to go find work, I don't like the game. I need to be told what to do or I don't like it. Like for real, for real. So I know exactly I know exactly how you are because that's how it is for me. Like I need to be told where to go because if I'm sitting there playing a complicated ass game, like that's why I never played what was that game called that everyone hyped up earlier this year? Elden Ring. What was that game called? Elden Ring, something like that. It was on Steam. It was such a neaky game, but um, everyone who got into that game was like, you should try it. And I was like, I just wouldn't like that game. That game is too high IQ. I got small brain. That game is too big brain for me. I got a tiny brain. My brain can't handle all that. You think I could really play a video game and think about so many things at once and like I gotta play what I remember and what I know. That's why, like, I always end up when I'm looking for a new game, I can only play can only play like first person shooters. I am a small brain gamer. I enjoy the most simple things, and I can't get into new games nowadays because I don't have enough time to game really anymore. So I can't get into new games. So I mean, whatever whatever game I have, whatever game comes out, I need to make sure it's for small brain people like me. It has been great. Yeah, definitely, Margie. Chat has been great today. Thank y'all all so much for coming through. Cool, David, Margie, Haas, everyone who's been in here, obviously. Adrian, what's good? Welcome to the stream. King D, thank you as well. If you press Q while having your mouse over an item, it drops the items. If you press Q while having your mouse over an item, drops the item without dragging, I believe. Oh, I see. And if I shift Q it, ooh, if you shift Q it, it goes on. Hey, thank you for the big brains. Hey, now I could drop this stuff without even having to. Bro, I've been dragging this stuff out like crazy. I dropped a cod. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you. Why have I? Oh no! Oh, come here! I need you. Come here! Oh my god! Oops. But don't make that a bad habit. But yeah, why haven't I? Why? Thank you. That's what I'm glad I streamed, because there's things that people have taught me on stream that I would not have known otherwise. This is my first time playing Minecraft on PC. I've only ever been a console player before then, so I'm not, not really used to the controls. King D, I'm really going to consider Flex. I forgot about Flex. Yeah, it's cool. It just, you only have to work a certain amount of hours. And if you genuinely enjoy the work, then yeah, it's good. What's good, Christian? Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir, man. How's your day going? Thanks, Adrian. Welcome to the stream as well. My day is going great now. I mean, it's been going. I've had a pretty great day. Like I've been vibing today. I went to go see my cousins. Both of my little cousins. Hey, they're little. They're 18 now. They just graduated high school back in June, and they went to the military. They left today. They're staying at a hotel tonight. And then they're going off to San Diego, California for boot camp tomorrow. So I saw them for the last time. I'm gonna miss them so much. I love them. Like I grew up with them. I used to hang out with them all the time. Yeah, I really miss them. I mean, I'm really gonna miss them. It's weird because we finally got to that point where it's like, because I've always been, they're 18, I'm 23. I've always been 5 years older than them. So like growing up, they were 5, I was 10, I'm 15, they're 10, I'm 20, they're 15. We've always been cool. Like I've always loved my little cousins a lot, and we've always been cool. And we've always been able to mess around and have fun and stuff like that. But there's a 5-year gap, and the difference between like a 15-year-old and 10-year-old is pretty insane. So, I was never able to really like be really, really cool with them and like really hang out with them like that. But now that now that we're adults and they're into adult things, and like we can talk to each other like adults and we can be an adult with each other, our relationship finally to start to get like really, really cool. And now they're leaving, and now I'm never gonna see them basically. Like I'm gonna see them once or twice a year, and I'm really gonna miss them like a lot. Especially like if I move state, then I'm almost never gonna see them. So I'm really sad about that. I'm really gonna miss my cousins a lot. Shouts out to my cousins Noah and Jonah. Unfortunately, they probably have arrived at the actually no, they had to be at the hotel at 5 p.m. It's 8:42 p.m. now, so they've already arrived at the hotel. They no longer have their phones, because I talked to them about it. I was like, what's gonna happen with your phones and stuff? Because they're like, we can't bring anything. I was like, can you even bring your phones? They're like, yeah, but they take it once we get to the hotel, and then we're not allowed to have our phones for 3 months straight. I'm just like, damn, I'm not even gonna be able to talk to them. I'm not gonna be able to text, call, or anything like that to them for 3 entire months straight. I'm really gonna miss them a lot. I thought to my little cousins, I'm proud of, like, I mean, I said this at the beginning of the stream. I'm proud of them though. They found what they wanted to do right when they turned 18. And they're getting straight to it. Let's see what that book was. Ooh, efficiency 3, infinity, and sharpness 3. That's good. Love to see it. But man, shouts out to my cousins, man. Shouts out to my cousins. But how you doing, Christian? How's your day? Same. How's your day as well, Adrian? Elden Ring. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. No problem. Yeah, appreciate you, David. You the goat. Absolute goat. What games have you been playing, David? What games have you been getting into lately? What's good, Seth? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, Seth. How you doing today? What you been up to today, Seth? Let me know I need to know every single detail of your day. I need to know what you had for breakfast, what you did when you woke up, who you talked to first, who you texted, I need to know every single detail. I need to know what you had for lunch. I need to know what's your favorite restaurant. I need to know everything, Seth. I need to know it all. What I need to know what you had for dinner or what you're gonna have for dinner because it's like what 7 p.m. over there. Got a little tipsy with your mom. Hey, nice. I've been drunk with my mom before, but only one time I think. Or no, yeah, I think I've only been drunk with my mom once. We live right next to each other, and we live right next to my favorite bar. I don't know why we don't go out more often. I don't know. Whenever I think of going out, I usually just go out with friends rather than my mom. But my mom's a cool person. I need to go out with her more. Maybe we can. Maybe I should go drinking with her more often. But nice. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Playing Warzone, Fortnite, Spider-Man on PS5. Ooh, that Spider-Man game sounds fun. I love Spider-Man games. I don't have PS4 or PS5 anymore, so I can't play. But I did play Spider-Man. I played the other one on PS4. Whenever they whenever they come out with the newest Spider-Man game that's supposed to release on PS5 and PC only, which I'm so excited about, I'm definitely gonna play that one too because that one sounds fun. I haven't played Warzone in a while since COVID time. I haven't played Warzone. I was never really great at it, so I didn't really hop on it that much. And plus, I was playing Fortnite at the time, so yeah. I have played Fortnite. I played Fortnite for the first time like in 3 months the other day. Fortnite was really really fun to play. It's still Fortnite is still such a good game. I just don't play it that often uh anymore, but it's still such a fun game. When the Dragon Ball skins release, because they're coming out with Dragon Ball skins for the game next month. I mean, this sometime this month, I think. When those release, I'm definitely gonna hop back on Fortnite a little bit more often. I might even stream it a little bit, but actually, I could really stream Fortnite at any time. Whenever those skins come out, though, I'm definitely gonna be streaming at least a game or two. Um, but yeah. It was just a rose with my mom. Spider-Man. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Spider-Man is coming to stream Steam. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for that. Can't wait for that because it's been a while since I played a Spider-Man game. Since they're with Sony and PS4 and stuff, we don't get to. Being an Xbox player for most of my life, I never got the luxury of it all. But yeah, I mostly use my PS5 for YouTube and story type games. When I play FPS shooters or multiplayer games, it's on PC. I think basically the same, pretty much. What is that I dropped? Oh, it's just a piece of salmon. Don't need salmon. Got a lot of it already. Uh, uh, that's that's cool though. I need to get a console. I've been saying for the longest that I need to get an Xbox Series S, a small, cheap one, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm gonna probably get one like maybe later on this year. I might get an Xbox Series S just because I haven't had a console in a long time, and I have a TV in my living room that has no console or anything hooked up to it. So every time I have to game, I have to come to this room to play. And I mean, I don't spend much time in the living room anyways, but whenever like I have like a friend over and we both want to play like a co-op game, I have to play on my small monitor. I mean, my monitor's like 22 or 21 inches or something. I think it's like 23 inches, but obviously if you're playing co-op, you want to play on a bigger TV, but I don't have any console or anything in the living room, so I need to get one for the living room just to play like I love playing FIFA with friends. I love playing FIFA, um, stuff like that. I need to get one for sure, and I will get one for sure. Maybe sometime this year. I know next month I want to get the iPhone 14 if it comes out next month. I hope it does come out next month. I don't want to get the iPhone next month because right now I have an iPhone 10s Max, which is wildly outdated by this point. Um, and I do have a what's it called as well. I have a Google Pixel 6, which is what I'm using for my main phone. Which Google Pixel 6, it's a cool phone. It's nice, but I just wanted to get on Android just to try it out a little bit. And so far, it's been a couple months since I started using Android, and I haven't really filled. I haven't. It's all right, like because I've had an iPhone for so long now. Like I had an iPhone from like 2013 or 2012. I think it was like 2012, all the way until 2021 or 2022. Oh no, it's 2022. I got really bored of iPhone. I was like, I want to try Android because I haven't had an Android in a while. And now that I have an Android and I've experienced it, I got this phone in January or February. I think it was January. And now that I've had it for a couple months, I was like, yeah, this ain't it, dog. I need to go back to iPhone. I really do much prefer iPhone is just like the software and all that is just infinitely better. So I will be going back to iPhone. I want to get the iPhone 14 next month if it comes out. I mean, when it comes out, if it comes out next month. Apple needs to hurry up with their shit because I need to know if I'm gonna get the Pro or if I'm gonna get the regular one. I need to know if I'm gonna get the Max or just the regular phone. I need to know all that. They need to fill me in with the details already, and they need to give me the prices and all that stuff. I need to see what's up. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. Plus, that's the only thing wine I enjoy drinking. I'll drink red and white, but nothing like a tasty rosé. I've never had a rosé before. I've never had white wine either. I've only had red wine, and that shit was disgusting. I mean, it was a cheap wine from Walmart, like the cheapest wine you can get. So I could imagine good wine probably tastes better. But I've never really been that much of a wine drinker. It's always been like, it's not. I've never really been much of. I've only had it a couple. I've only had it one time, and it was absolutely disgusting. Same with champagne. Champagne tastes like what I imagine piss would taste like. So I haven't. Yeah, I just haven't been able to try much wine. I am barely getting into the alcohol world, like like I said this year. So I'm trying so many new things for the first time, and I'm kind of trying some things, and I'm like, and that's nasty. Like whiskey, I don't like whiskey on its own, but I do like whiskey with Coke, like a nice like Jack and Coke. Ooh, Jack and Coke be slapping. I love rum. Like rum is amazing. Like a pina colada would be really great. Just a regular rum and Coke is really nice. Ooh, what's that? There's a blue rum cocktail that I think has pineapple as well, if I'm not mistaken, like a Blue Thunder or something like that. That is Blue Thunder. I don't. I could be Blue Lightning or something like that. I could be completely wrong on what the name is, but that is also a really good cocktail. Um, Also had other things like vodka cranberry, which is just okay. I've had pineapple and rum. I don't care for pineapple and rum that much, to be honest. So that's not the best, but it's not horrible either. I have pineapple right now. I kind of want to eat some pineapple. Oh no, my line. Yeah, I need to try that as well. I need to try like other drinks. I need to try wine for sure. What's the specs for my PC? So I have a 56 or 5700 or 5600. I think I have a 5600 XT. My GPU is a 5600 XT, the AMD Radeon. Um, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I have some cheap ass fans. I still have the stock fan. I have a Ryzen 5 3600 for my CPU. The motherboard is I forgot what the let me look at the motherboard real quick. The Gigabyte B450M Dash or D3SH or something like that. I just say Dash because the 3 just sounds like, I mean, it looks like an E, but yeah, those are all the specs. Again, the Gigabyte B450. I have a budget motherboard. Like if anything had to go on my PC right now, it would 100% be the motherboard. And then of course the GPU is the AMD Radeon like 5600 XT or 5700 XT, one of those two. I think it's a 5700 XT. I don't know. I could easily check, but I don't feel like it right now. But yeah, then Ryzen 5 3600 is a CPU. Yeah, I built this back in 2020. I built this like in June or July of 2020. So I've had it for 2 years, and it is treating me so. It was June 2020. I remember it being June 2020 because I didn't. I started working at Amazon July 2020, and I had it like a month before that. So this PC has treated me so well over the past over the past 2 years. I don't have any desire to upgrade anything right now, and I love my PC. Like my PC is literally I've grown so attached to a what's it called? Oh, my case by the way is the it's one of those really like popular cases that everyone says has bad airflow, and it's a really nice looking case. It has that little line, NZXT H510 or something like that. It's one of the ones that has really bad airflow. But yeah, I've grown super attached to such it's just in a piece of equipment. Like it's literally a black box with some RGB inside. I've grown so attached to my PC. I love my PC so much. Like sometimes I just like look at it and I'm just like, I love you. Like I love you so much. And like if somebody like ever took it from me or something, I'd be so devastated. I'd be horribly devastated. I love my PC so much. Like my PC is my life. Like literally, like if it like when I first bought my PC, it set me back. I only intended gaming on it and like doing schoolwork. It set me back like $1,200, or like at the time it was only like $1,000, I think. For for the necessary equipment, it only set me back like $1,000. I think including a monitor as well. But I was like, damn, this is a huge setback. But because of YouTube and stuff, and because of all of the work that I've done and like streaming, like YouTube videos, like being able to make income through that, not only was my PC expensive, but I mean my PC was expensive, yeah, but I ended up making I ended up making that money back, and now it's just like, damn, I love you. Like you made me some money, and I'm so thankful for my PC. Shouts out to my PC, and yeah, those are my specs, David. Have you ever seen Cult of the Lamb? Nah, I haven't seen Cult of the Lamb. I'm the only recent Steam game that I've seen is Stray, which I still want to play, but yeah. You want to get the iPhone 14 too? Yeah, I want to get the iPhone 14. It's been a while since I've had an iPhone. I mean, I say it's been a while. I still have one right now, but it's just been I haven't used an iPhone as my main device this entire year so far. You're missing out on wine. Rosé is great intro to wine. Maybe I should try a rosé then. Maybe I should. The wine that I had previously, it was like I said, it was a cheap wine. I was one of those people who made those nasty faces to it because it was like not good to me. Have you ever had an AMF? No, I haven't. I think I've heard of that. I think I've heard. Isn't that like mixed with like five different? Isn't that a shot with like five different liquors or something like that, Seth? I've never had it before, but I've heard of it though. Watch Dreams Minecraft hunts? No, I haven't, but I've seen. I don't watch Dream myself, so I haven't actually seen any of his series or anything like that. But I watch the Sidemen a lot, and Sidemen did a collab with him, like Dream SP, like Manhunt or something like that. I don't know what it was. It was like, yeah, it was what you said, like the Minecraft manhunts. I've seen him do that with the Sidemen. It was incredibly entertaining, like super fun to watch. That was like my first kind of introduction to Dream. And I've heard a lot about him. I know he's like a big YouTuber or streamer or something like that, and he plays Minecrafts, but I've never actually watched him myself. I'm not really big into my Minecraft content. Like I watch it occasionally on YouTube, but it's good, but I never haven't subscribed to a Minecraft YouTuber in quite some time, to be honest. Power 4 and Unbreaking 3, Power 4 and Unbreaking 3, 2 in a row. You know what? I have a lot of good stuff for bows. I need more armor stuff though. I need more stuff for armor. I have the same one. I like the case. Yeah, no, I like the case a lot. I know people crap all over this case, the NZXT H510. People crap over it a lot. I actually like it a lot. It's a really gorgeous case. Like it's a good looking case. I have the black one, but the white one, I've seen the white one, and that one also looks like just as beautiful. But I know people say it has really bad airflow, and from my experience, the airflow isn't the best. Like my stuff does run pretty hot, but I've only had my PC overheat once, but that was only because my PC is sitting right next to a window, and one day my dumbass decided to stream and play a pretty demanding game on stream with the window open. Damn, it's barely starting to rain. That's crazy. With the window open though, and the curtains and the blinds open, so the heat of the sun, it was like a hot Texas summer day, was like beaming into here, and I felt like my PC shut off out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, like what happened? My PC, and I touched it, and I was like, god damn, that's hot. And I was like, shit, like that was a dumb decision. So I've left my blackout curtain closed ever since then now, because I don't want my thing to overheat again, but it has overheated before, and it was because of that. Um, yeah, I don't have any desire to upgrade my PC anytime soon, but I'm sure like in a year or two I'll get back into the whole building process because I love building PCs, and I'll probably build another PC. Like I could easily just upgrade my parts, but I feel like when I do want to get another PC or upgrade some of the parts, I'm just gonna be like, okay, like why not just build an entire PC? My PC still runs games like pretty decently. I can run a lot of different games pretty decently. Especially like if I just want to play 60 hertz, I always put my stuff on 144 hertz if it's available. Like this, I'm running Minecraft on right now on 144 hertz. But most of the games that I do play it on, it's like I can easily run 100. I mean, I could easily run 60 hertz, but I try to play like 120 or 140 if I can. I've noticed that my PC doesn't really run higher end new games on 144 hertz anymore. I do have to notch it down if I want to get a decent frame rate experience, which is what obviously everyone cares about. If I want to get a decent frame rate experience, I have to knock it down to 60 for higher end games. But still, my PC runs well, and I love it. Obviously, The same case for your last PC build. What's good, Nathan? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, it's weird to say my name. It's so weird to say my own name out loud sometimes, but what's good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a decent case. It's a decent case. I don't know if I'd go back with it again, but just because I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I would. But, ooh, protection 4, smite 4, and quick charge 2. That's hella decent. Hella decent. Is there a luck of the sea 3, or is 2 the max for the luck of the seas? So many different liquors. I get 1 or 2 at a bar and I'm blacking out. See ya? Damn. Nah, I don't think I could do that. I mean, I was talking to this with Striker the other day. Actually, I say the other day. It was last night. I was talking to them last night because we hung out last night before we went to the bar. And his little bro is 20. His little bro's 20 years old, and he turns 21. And I didn't know this for a while, but his little brother and me share the same exact birthdays. We're both born on April 15th, and he's gonna turn 21 on April 15th of 2023. And if I'm still here, that's gonna be a wild celebration because I know his brother will drink a lot, and he's gonna be legal for the first time. He's gonna be of age for the first time. Probably take him to the bar, and it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night hanging out with John or Striker and his brother. So we never really hang out with them that much, but it should be fun to hang out with them though on his 21st birthday. We're gonna do like a double birthday bash for his 21st and my 24th. It'd be a lot of fun. Nah, Seth, that's cap, bro. April 15th is your birthday too? Are you for real? Your birthday is April 15th too? That's crazy. Damn, I've only ever met one other person actually no. Okay, so I've never met Striker's brother, but once I do meet him, he will be the first person I've ever met in my entire life that shares the same birthday with me. But I've never even talked to anybody except for Striker's brother, whose same birthday was on April 15th. Seth, you're the second person I've ever talked to in my entire life who's had the same birthday as me, which is insane. That's out to all the Aries homies, especially the April 15th ones. That's out to y'all. Oh, your Steam Deck's coming? Dude, that's crazy, Seth. That's crazy. Dude, you've been talking about the Steam Deck since, like, I first started my Discord, like, a year ago. So I'm really happy you're finally getting your Steam Deck. That's amazing. I'm really happy for you. Let me know how you like it. Let me know. I haven't really watched any reviews since the initial reviews came out. Like, I watched MKBHD's reviews whenever the Steam Deck officially came out. It looks pretty damn nice. It looks really cool. It looks like it's probably worth the money that people paid for it. Like, I would love a Steam Deck if I played more. I'm more of a Switch guy. I'd probably rather prefer a Switch, but the Steam Deck is badass too, though. And from the reviews I've seen, like, it's hella cool. You have the white case one? Yeah. I have a black PC, but all white PC builds are amazing as well. I don't think I'd ever do one just because I love, like, the color black a lot. The color black is actually my favorite color. It's been my favorite color for a long time now, and I love black, like black everything. Like sometimes you'll just catch me going out with all black clothing, black earrings, a black hat. Like I love black so much. Black is amazing. So my PC build is black too, but it does have some RGB in it right now. Like I mean, I'm not one of those people who leaves the rainbow on, but I have like red and white right now. Like my background is red and white. I have red and white in my PC as well for the for Arsenal. And I don't think I can show it on the camera, and my camera's really small anyways, but the my color for the keyboard is red and white at the moment too. Oh shit, I missed my catch. But yeah, sorry if I hit the mic and it vibrated or anything, but yeah. National Tax Day, yeah. April 15th is a depressing day for some people, but not for me. You did your 21st in Vegas? I almost did, but I ended up... What did I do for my 21st? I don't remember what I did for my 21st. Oh, ooh. Man, my 21st was depressing. Not depressing, but it was just really, really lame because I did my 21st during pandemic. I turned 21 during right at the beginning of the pandemic. I turned 21. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do anything. What I did was I just spent the time with my ex at the time, or my ex now. We just hung out, and I had to work that day if I'm not mistaken, and then after work I said like, all right, I'm gonna get off of work. I'm gonna buy alcohol legally for the first time, and you and I were gonna stay up all night, and we're just gonna play like games and hang out with each other. And then she ended up falling asleep like super early. And yeah, like I bought like a bunch of Smirnoff, and we drank like and Seagrams, and we drank some of it, but like after that, it was like, like that was pretty much it. Like we stayed up till like 9 or like not even 9 p.m. It was like 12 or 11, and it was like, this is really lame, just because it's only two of us, and it was fun, but she was really tired and she fell asleep early, so I was just sitting there alone. Yeah, it was quite boring, but uh that's how I spent my 21st. My 21st was really depressing. When she turned 21, we went to a club and everything. That was way cooler. But unfortunately, I was one of the pandemic babies who only got to turn 21 in the pandemic, which was so lame. Like we'll do it differently now, but yeah, that's what it was. It was April 2020. Pandemic was just kicking off a few months in. Everything was taken really seriously at the time, so fortunately, yeah, I got to buy some Smirnoffs and Seagrams and stay home. And yeah, but I did drink a lot of that over the like next couple of weeks, which was cool. But yeah, I mean, it was just cool being able to buy your own alcohol for once. But I think the novelty of being able to buy my own alcohol is worn off now. But when I first turned 21, like the first couple of months of being able to go somewhere and buy my own alcohol, even though like I didn't drink that much at all, pretty much, it was still really cool to just be able to buy like your own stuff. Birthday's November 5th. Coming up. It's coming up. My friend's birthday's today. I haven't seen my friend in a while though. I haven't seen him like over a year. But I texted him though. Y'all, do y'all have those friends where you don't, maybe you went to high school together, or maybe you just grew up with each other, and y'all don't talk every day, but you know that y'all are still cool? Like maybe you talk once a month, or you catch up every few months, and I just know y'all are still cool, and you know you can hit them up if you ever really need something. Like, do y'all ever have some of those friends? Because I have like a couple of those friends, and he's one of those friends. I told him happy birthday today, and that's it. I didn't see him today. Um, we didn't hang out or anything, but I know it's still a vibe. Oh, shout out to my boy Omar. I know he's not watching the stream, but shout out to my guy Omar because he's cool. I love Omar. We were like best friends in high school, but nowadays we don't see each other much. He has a kid now. Shouts out to my man's Omar and his kid and his um girlfriend. Shouts out to them. They're cool people. Nothing but the best for my dude Omar. Running out of space. I'll leave that. Actually, do I have rotten flesh? Yeah, take that over the thing. The Titanic sank on our birthday. Yep. Yeah. You know who else shares our birthday? Emma Watson and Seth Rogen. Two people that the only two celebrities that I really care about to share our birthday, which is really cool because I mess with Seth Rogen a lot. Seth Rogen is so cool, and I know that they're in This Is the End. This Is the End is like one of my favorite movies. So shouts out to Seth Rogen and Emma Watson because they made that movie. I love that movie so much. Uh, Anyone else in the chat love This Is the End? Because This Is the End is such a good movie. I love This Is the End. It's so funny. I remember the first time watching it, I was just like dying laughing. I really love This Is the End. Need to stop doing that. Tropical fish. We'll drop more of that. Salmon. I'm just gonna end up cooking all this salmon later. I never have to worry about food ever again from all this fishing, to be honest. I never have to worry about it again. Puffer fish. Let's get that out of here. That's it. Marco, what's good? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing today? You can emulate Switch games on the Steam Deck. Emulating makes it so yeah, I didn't know you could do that on the Steam Deck. Had my fair share of experience with emulating on mobile Pokemon games. I used to play so many Pokemon ROM like games like all the time, like back in high school. I used to love it so much. Recently, one of them have stopped texting back weeks ago. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We knew she was 6th grade. Damn, that sucks. Thankfully, I haven't had anybody like just kind of. I've had one friend who kind of just straight up stopped talking to me and ignored me. No. My dog's like growling at the neighbors' dogs that are barking. But thankfully, I haven't had that happen. But it has happened with one person. But I hadn't. He stopped going to my school like in 6th grade, but we kind of stayed in touch a little bit all the way up until after high school. Then we started playing Fortnite a lot together, like back in 2018. and a little bit back in 2020 as well. Then out of nowhere, like I would just invite him to my game, and he wouldn't join, and then he would ignore me and remove me from my friends list. I don't know what happened, but I mean, at that point, like I hadn't really seen him in person since like sixth grade, so it was like, it's whatever. I don't care anymore. But thankfully, I haven't had any friends like from high school that I used to talk to just straight up ignore me. Um, but yeah, my dog was like growling really nasty. I hate when she does that. Makes her sound so ugly. You were born on Easter. I was born April 15th, 1999, which was a Thursday, which wasn't Easter. I don't know. I think I was just born on any regular Thursday. Love when the birthday falls on Easter. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Easter's like one of my least favorite holidays, low key though. I low key don't like Easter that much, but it is nice to have a little bit of a. You don't even get an extended weekend with Easter, really, unless some jobs let you take off Monday. But recently, one of them. Oh yeah, I've read that already. Emma Watson is hot. Yeah, she is. I used to love Emma Watson as a kid. Like whenever whenever I would watch Harry Potter, I was like, and I was a kid, I was like, damn, Emma Watson a baddie. She still is too, but I don't find her as attractive as I did when I was a kid anymore. But she's still hot though, for sure. What's up, Marco? What's your favorite holiday and season? Mine are 4th of July and winter. Favorite season is fall, but winter is a close second. Favorite holiday, I mean favorite season is definitely fall, winter second. My favorite holiday is probably Christmas, easily Christmas. I've grown to like Halloween a little bit more. Like I didn't really care for Halloween that much, but I've grown to like it a lot more lately. Like especially over the last couple of years, I've actually really started to like Halloween. Actually, no, I'm capping. I've always loved Halloween. I'm lying because I've always loved Halloween for sure. But over the past couple of years, like I've grown to really love Halloween. My least favorite holiday is probably Valentine's Day, though. If we're talking about least favorite holidays, I really don't like Valentine's Day at all. But I do love New Year's is cool. I don't care for Easter that much. I do love what's it called though. I do love Christmas, of course. I love Halloween. Thanksgiving is cool. The food's cool, but eh, Thanksgiving's all right. July 4th, I don't like July 4th. I'll be honest. Not much of an Independence Day kind of guy. I'm really into fireworks, so I guess if you're not heavily into fireworks, I guess you don't really care for those kind of holidays. But yeah, my answer would be Christmas and fall, but winter second. Love winter so much. Winter. Unfortunately, we don't get snowy winters here in. Ooh, yes, that sound into my ears. Unfortunately, we don't get snowy winters here in Texas, but I've had snowy winters like in Illinois and stuff, and it's gorgeous. And we do occasionally get some in Houston, but not that often. Unless you live like in Lubbock out in North Texas, because North Texas they definitely do get heavy winters out there, heavy snow out there. Good bro, just getting home from work at good old Amazon. Nice, Marco. What you finna do for the rest of the day? Got anything planned for today, or are you just kind of gonna be vibing? I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll be back if you're still live. All right, bet David. Depending on how long you shower, I think I should still be live. I'm just kind of fishing. As long as the chat stays active, I'm gonna be live. And even if the chat gets slow a little, I might move to Fall Guys. But for now, I've been fishing for 2.5 hours now, and it has been flying because I've literally just been talking to y'all, and I love talking to y'all so much. Like I really love talking to y'all. So it's so entertaining, basically. Love it. But yeah, David, I'll probably still be here. I'll probably still be here. Take your warm shower, man. Take your or cold showers, depending on what you like. Have your deep shower thoughts. Which 4th of July, Independence Day. But yeah, favorite sports teams. Ooh, I love sports. I could go on forever, but I'll get the basics out of the way. I'll get the American basics out of the way. So, favorite baseball team, Houston Astros. I'm from Houston, of course. They're my favorite team. My favorite American football team is the Green Bay Packers, but this season I will be supporting not only the Green Bay Packers, but I will be supporting Houston Texans as well because my friend that I graduated with, he's not my friend, but somebody that I graduated with, and I actually grew up with him my entire life. Like I've known him since I was a kid. I've talked to him a lot. His name is Jalen Petrie. He just got drafted to the Texans this year. I graduated with him. We went to the same school. Like if you look at my yearbook, we have Our last names both start with P's, so he's like a couple things away from me. I've known this guy my whole life. Like we grew up together. We went to the same school for our entire lives. We played in the same basketball league. Like I saw him every single day at school, and now he's in the NFL for the Houston Texans for our hometown team. So this season, I will be supporting the Houston Texans. Whatever team he goes to, I'm supporting as well. Like I plan on getting his jersey because I literally grew up with somebody who's in the NFL now, which is so insane to me. Like it's really cool. I'm so happy for Jalen Petrie. If y'all don't know who he is, y'all can look him up. He's actually going to be starting for the Texans this season too, which is amazing. But he played for Baylor before that, so Green Bay Packers is my first football team. But this season, I will be supporting the Houston Texans. So those are the American football and baseball teams. Houston Rockets is my NBA team, even though they're really trash. I don't watch hockey as much as I used to. I used to really watch hockey a lot, but Chicago Blackhawks are my favorite hockey team. I've been to a couple of games here in Dallas, or in the Dallas Stars arena. I've been to some games out there to watch Blackhawks play. And actually, I'll probably go. When does the NHL season start? Because I'll probably end up going for another hockey game this year as well. To be honest, I haven't went in a couple of seasons, so I'll probably end up going back to see them play Dallas Stars versus Blackhawks. Blackhawks is my NHL team, even though, like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with NHL for the past couple of seasons. Like I've been watching the playoffs, but then that's about it. Um, Soccer. We'll get on to. I call it football, but I'll say soccer for because everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say soccer, so I'll say soccer. I support a lot of teams in soccer. I support Houston Dynamo, of course, and then my other two teams are Barca and Arsenal. Barca, when Messi played for them mostly. I don't really watch Barca that much anymore, but I still do keep up with them and watch occasionally for La Liga. And then for Premier League, Arsenal 100%. I love Arsenal so much. I'll talk to Arsenal. I've been a diehard Arsenal fan. I've been watching them like crazy lately. Season just started, so hopefully they do good this year. That's soccer. And then for national teams, I support America, USA. I support. Oh, and the Liga MX is in a Mexican league team. I support America. Then I support USA and Mexico for the national teams, and Argentina and Brazil because Neymar is my favorite player of all time, and Messi is like my second favorite player. So I always want them to do the best in the World Cup. I cannot wait for the World Cup this year. I cannot wait. Oh, I love sports so much. That's it for all the main sports. And then my last one, not a lot of people watch F1, but Formula One, I like McLaren. That's my favorite team for F1. I love F1 a lot. Yeah, that's one of my favorite sports teams. I'm tired. Seth, what were you saying Y2? Sorry, it's a little bit late on that one, but what were you saying Y2? My dog and I hate the illegal fireworks on 4th of July. Do kids go trick-or-treating in Houston? At least in my neighborhood, I get left with candy. Yeah, no, trick-or-treating is huge in Houston. Not my neighborhood. Nobody in my neighborhood goes because I think actually like in my and not in my neighborhood, but in other neighborhoods, yeah, they go crazy. Like in the suburbs, especially of the Houston area, they go crazy for trick-or-treating. There's actually neighborhoods that people will drive out to go to because they know they're gonna get some huge king-size candy bars from while they're going trick-or-treating. But yeah, Houston, we do trick-or-treating big in Houston, but not in my neighborhood specifically. If I want to go, like if I wanted to go trick-or-treating, and I've actually had to drive somewhere to go. I go to my mom's neighborhood. I mean, my mom lives in the same neighborhood, and like last year, I was watching the Astros play in the World Series, or yeah, it was the World Series, in her house last year for Halloween, and we had people come by occasionally. We did lose all of the candy and stuff, but yeah. We don't get snowy winters here either. I live in Tennessee. How's Tennessee? Do you like Tennessee? Cool. Marco Collin. I'm a Packers fan. Same. Shouts out to the Green Bay Packers. I'm a Heat fan. Cool. I don't have anything against the Heat. Shouts out to the Chris Bosh, Wayne Wade, and LeBron era. I used to love watching them during that era. I wouldn't call myself a fan, but I used to love watching that team, especially when they beat the San Antonio Spurs because I hate the Spurs. Red Wings. Yeah, like Detroit Red Wings. But I haven't really touched hockey in a minute, but I'm still a Blackhawks fan. Like I can go in my closet right now and get a lot of Blackhawks merch. Ooh, you're a Man U fan and a Real Madrid fan, so you're my rival La Liga team, and you're a Man U fan. I mean, it's fine that you're a Man U fan. They suck anyway, so it's not I'm not gonna hate on Man U. If anything, I feel a lot. I feel really bad for you for being a Man U fan. They lost to Brighton yesterday, first game of the season. They get smacked around by Brighton, or did they draw? No, they lost to Brighton, right? 2-1, I think. Yeah, poor Man U. Man U's going down the drain. I mean, why is Christian Eriksen starting as striker? He's a midfield player and he's starting as striker. Then you have Ronaldo on the bench. You have arguably the greatest, one of the greatest strikers in the history of the sport, and he's on the bench. What is Man U's just, they're making so many questionable decisions, and it's embarrassing. It's a bad look for Man U. Shit club right now, but I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan. We're not the best either, but we're going through a rebuild phase, and we're on the up. We've been on the up since last season. We've been on the up, so things are going well. Baseball, I like the Braves. I hate the Braves just because they beat us in the World Series, but I'm an Astros fan. Hated that. I hated that playoffs. I hated it a lot. Favorite sports are baseball and golf. I love baseball. It's probably like my second favorite sport. Oh no, right now my it's probably my third because my first and second is F1 and soccer, but I do love baseball though. I do love baseball though. Uh yeah. The Liga MX, I'm a diehard Toluca fan. I'm an America fan, but I don't watch Liga MX. I haven't watched it in a while, honestly. Is that pronounced Toluca or Toluca? I'm such an L for that, but is it the first or the second? But yeah, I haven't watched Liga MX in a while, but I used to love America. I just haven't watched them in a minute. What's good, Jake? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's good, Farmfully? Thoughts on failed Kyrie trade? Um, what's the failed Kyrie trade? Enlighten me, because the last thing that I remember from Kyrie was that he was on the wait, Kyrie on the Pistons now? Because last I remember he was on the Nets and he wasn't playing for them for forever. But I haven't been keeping up with trades and stuff like that. Like honestly, since the Rockets started becoming trash, I haven't really been keeping up with NBA. I follow the NBA subreddit on Reddit, but like I haven't just see stuff when I scroll by and I see highlights and stuff like that. But last I remember, like Kyrie was playing for the Nets and he was trash basically. Luca, okay. Thank you. I'm an L for that. I'm an L Liga MX fan, or I'm an L Mexican in general, L Hispanic. But yeah, uh, well, I don't know. Did Kyrie go to the Pistons or am I tripping? I know Harden went somewhere. He's on the Nets, but the Lakers. Oh, okay. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want Kyrie. Like after all the stuff that he did to the Nets, I wouldn't want Kyrie. He's a fat L for that. Like, yeah, he's a fat L for that. Lakers are another. What were the Lakers thinking last season, signing all of those? Like, Lakers signed like the 2012, the best of the 2012 era. Like, what were they expecting? Like, what did they think was going to happen? They had like Dwight Howard on there. They had like so many like washed ass players on there. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's cool to see all those players. But if you're trying to build a championship team around LeBron, that's not the way to do it. And that's why they were tragic last season. What's good, Random Universe 1000? Do you watch WWE? Yes. Occasionally. I watch the pay-per-views occasionally, depending on how good the show is, or depending on how good the card is for the pay-per-views. I watch AEW. I'm more of an AEW guy, but I occasionally watch WWE. Not Raw or SmackDown, like I said. So just mainly the pay-per-views. Like I watched SummerSlam. Before SummerSlam, I hadn't really watched anything before SummerSlam since like WrestleMania. I think I watched the Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell was boring to me though. Yeah, I still keep up with everything going on in WWE right now though. Like I'm a huge wrestling fan as well, professional wrestling. I know a lot of people grow out of it and they're like, "Ah, why do you watch it? You're that's for kids and stuff." But I still like it, and I've said this before on stream. I watch pro wrestling more for the art of it, not necessarily like I think that they're actually fighting, and I think that they're actually like I'm sitting there invested on a real fight. Like I know it's not real, it's scripted, but I still love it a lot, and I like seeing athletic ass people do athletic ass things. Like some of the flips and stuff they do in there is crazy. So I love professional wrestling. To this day, I still love professional wrestling. I don't care. Like I'll go. I went to a professional wrestling show like last month. I went to an indie show. There's an indie show that my house that comes occasionally, and that shit was fun. I love pro wrestling. Not caught anything of note besides the name tags in a while. Ooh. 2 hours and 40? I've been fishing for 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's insane. You love to see it though. You love to see it. It's been vibing. It's been a really good stream so far. I've really loved hanging out with a bunch of y'all. I'll talk to everyone that's come through. It's been a very vibey stream. I love my Sunday streams because the Sunday streams are the most active. Like I know that when I stream on a Sunday, I'm gonna have some people watching and I'm gonna have people to talk to. I take a risk when I stream like on a Thursday or Friday or like a Wednesday. I know I take a risk because it's not gonna there are people most of the people who watch my videos work at Amazon and most of them are at work like on a Wednesday, Thursday and stuff. But almost everyone's free on a Sunday pretty much. Oh my god, my dog needs to chill out. I'm a Heat fan, but I do have a Blazers season tickets. I just love sports too. Do you live in Portland or something? Is that why you have the Blazers season tickets? But yeah, no, I love like I'm obsessed with sports. I don't know what I would do without sports. I have to always be watching sports. Like right now, I'm really heavily invested into F1 and football or soccer. If Marco, if you love sports, you should really try getting into F1. F1, it's racing, but it's not like NASCAR. Like they it's like go-karting. Like imagine go-karting, but like the cars are 20 feet long and they go 235 miles per hour, or they can go 235 miles per hour. Like imagine like that. Like it's amazing. I love F1. I love F1 so much. I just got into it this year, a couple months ago actually, and I have very much enjoyed it so much. Like, ooh, F1's amazing. If you don't already watch it, you should definitely check it out. If you really love sports, it's definitely one of those ones where it's like you gotta watch F1. It's really, really good. Seeing cars go 235 miles per hour in a race is crazy though. It's crazy. There's a lot of drama around it. A lot of just like soccer. There's like a lot of transfer drama. There's a lot of stuff like that. Ooh, there's so much. If you want to get into F1, I recommend checking out a show on Netflix. And if you're thinking about getting into F1, you should definitely watch this show. I haven't watched it personally because I got into F1 in a different way. But if you think that you might not like it, check out a Netflix series called Drive to Survive. Because Drive to Survive is a really good Netflix series that gets people. It's gotten a lot of Americans into F1 now, so definitely check that one out. F1's badass, so I love it. I love McLaren, and shouts out to Lando Norris and Max Verstappen too. I like Max Verstappen as well. But yeah, who's your favorite WrestleMania wrestler? Mine is Drew McIntyre. Ooh, my favorite WWE wrestler. If I had to choose one person right now, currently, somebody who's in the WWE currently, because of all time, I'm going to say CM Punk. He's still my favorite wrestler of all time, with Randy Orton probably being second. But currently, I'd have to say, of all the active roster, I do like Drew McIntyre a lot. Shouts out to Drew McIntyre. He would have been my favorite if you asked me this like a while back, but he's not really. When he was in NXT and like even when he first got out of NXT, but not so much anymore. I do like Drew McIntyre still though, but if I had to choose, probably say, oh, I don't know, I think AJ Styles still. He's. I keep trying to think of other wrestlers, but AJ Styles is still the one that keeps coming to my mind. He's not really being booked properly, and like, he's not in a great situation right now. But I guess I'd have to choose AJ Styles. I'd probably choose him for sure. He's probably my favorite wrestler right now, just because he's a good ass wrestler, and I like him a lot. Another enchanted rod. I'm breaking 3. What are you about to get good now? Triple H and Charter created is going to be like NXT Black and Gold. Yes, I mean it already. Honestly, if you've watched it recently, bro, it's already gotten really good. Like WWE smacking already. Like SummerSlam was the first show with Triple H in charge. SummerSlam was great. I loved SummerSlam. I watched Raw the night after. There's been so much more wrestling on Raw. Like the matches were good. They put on really good triple threat matches. It seems like they actually care about the mid card titles again, which is the first time in a while that they've cared about the mid card titles. I'm so glad Triple H took over because Vince McMahon was turning me off from the product for so long, and now I can finally say like WWE is a good product again, and I think it's gonna keep improving. I think over the next year or two, and especially keep continuing to go forward. I'm sorry if I hear my dog barking. She's just barking at the neighbors' dogs, and they're just going back and forth, and it's so annoying. But they're gonna keep improving, and I think we're in some really exciting times for like if you're a WWE fan, I think you're in for some really exciting time like right now. And this is what we've been wanting for so long, for all the internet wrestling fans who really love and really get into like the backstage politics of wrestling. We've all been asking for this for so long now, for Vince McMahon to finally retire, finally hang up the hat and just get on with his life and have Triple H take over. And I never thought it would happen, at least not this soon, but it's happened. Triple H is running the show. We're in some really we're in for some really exciting times. Like things are gonna already pretty decent. They're gonna continue to get really good, and I can't wait to see them take the both of the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship are both going to be taken seriously again. They're going to feel like actual titles again. We're going to have some meaningful reigns. Like everything's going to be important. Matches are going to get so much better. Wrestlers are going to finally be able to wrestle to their actual ability rather than just being forced and tied down to wrestle like crap by Vince McMahon. And yeah, it's just going to be really exciting. Hopefully they get the belts off of Roman soon, because Roman is one of those things where I'm like really tired of, to be honest. Like I'm kind of like, can we like stop this already? I never liked Roman ever, and I still don't like him. So yeah, but hopefully things keep going on the up. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's really exciting time for wrestling fans right now. We have AEW doing amazing. We have WWE doing amazing. So great times to be a wrestling fan. We caught them fast. Oh my gosh, can the neighbor's dog stop barking? Why don't they take them inside? Oh my gosh, this is hurting my soul to hear my dog bark like this. The C2, I still have luck at the C2. I need a third one though. Another book, quick charge 2. A lot of these are kind of mid. Not the greatest, kind of mid. Stopped watching WWE for 2 years. Basically same. I stopped watching after, I think I went to a show back in, it was so bad, yeah. It was horrible. It was awful. Like WWE was awful for a couple of years straight. I stopped watching it after I went to WrestleMania 25 or WrestleMania 35 in New York and New Jersey. I took a little trip to New York City over there, and I went to WrestleMania 35, and it was a decent show. It was a good show. Seeing Kofi win the title was cool. Seeing the Becky match was hella boring, but um yeah, it was a good show overall. I liked it, but after that, I kind of, before that show, I was already kind of falling off with wrestling with WWE, at least, because I was like, this is like, come here, stop. I was like, this is really boring. Let me get my cat out of the room real quick. Damn, I had to chase after that damn cat. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I had to chase after that damn cat. But yeah, it was getting boring like around 2019. After that, I really stopped watching. I mean, I was, like I said, I was already lightly watching, and after that show, after I left, I was like, I mean, not after I left, but a couple months after that, I was like, I can't even keep watching this anymore. Like, it's getting progressively worse and worse. And so yeah, I stopped watching, and I kind of return. I mean, I still don't. I can't really still say I watch WWE. I keep up with it, but I can't really say I still like watch it. But I watch every other pay per view or so, and I might start watching again. Like if I ever get more time, I might start watching it again. But for now, I just watch WWE or AEW. Marco, you should watch AEW. It's really really good. It kind of reminds me of like it's all of the good things about WWE, and it's just a great show overall. Like AEW is fantastic. I love AEW. What's your favorite instrument? I'm in the middle school band. I play the tuba. Huh. Instrument, I'd probably say I used to play the trombone, but it's not my favorite. I'd probably say what is my favorite instrument? I keep coming back to piano because I used to play the piano when I was a kid. I think it might be like to play piano, but I think ooh okay. So my favorite instrument to play is piano, but like I really love the guitar and drums, like drums too, because like if I love hearing really really good like guitar solos and like drum solos on songs, like on rock songs especially. But yeah, probably ones that I haven't played, drums probably, but piano is my favorite instrument that I have played. I used to want to be in a band, in a rock band when I was in middle school. I used to want to be in a rock band so bad because I used to be into really like emo music and I used to love it. I still do love that kind of music, but like I used to be fascinated with it and I was like maybe one day I'll be a lead vocalist for a band or maybe one day I'll be a lead drummer or lead I mean the main drummer or like the guitarist or something. I wanted to be in the band so bad back then, but now yeah, not so much anymore. I'm kind of content that I never became a musician, but yeah. Damn, they're giving me a lot of like enchanted bows. I'm power four and I'm breaking three. I have a lot of good bow combinations to be honest, but I don't need a. I don't. I don't. I mean, I will need a bow eventually. Actually, this is probably gonna come really clutch. But yeah, we're about to hit the 3 hour mark on stream. That's crazy. I think at the 3 hour or around the 3 hour mark, might be ending. I'll let you guys know. That just kind of depends. It's a few minutes away. I guess I'll see how I feel in a few minutes. I'm gonna fish a little bit more, but I've done a damn good job on what I was supposed to do today. I needed to do this. I needed to come on and stream, and I've done a damn good job on it. Like, I mean, I needed to come on and freaking fish, and I've done a damn good job on it. I found a decent amount of enchantment books. When I end the stream, I'm gonna end up setting an enchantment farm. I mean, an enchantment farm, a fish farm, and I need to learn how to do it on YouTube first, though. But yeah, favorite biome, probably just the regular grass biome, to be honest. I would assume so, like the one that I'm currently living in. It'd probably be this one. I think it's very basic, but probably my favorite. By the way, if y'all haven't already, go ahead and leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're in here, maybe this is your first time watching. I live stream every Sunday, and I try to stream throughout the week too. Sometimes I'll just do an off stream on days that maybe I'm not scheduled for. I try to stream as much as possible. I'm not a streamer. I'm a YouTuber, but I do stream on YouTube occasionally, and it's fun. I would love to do streaming full time, but unfortunately, that's not an option for me. I got bills to pay, but yeah. Gotta have a real job, but I would so love to do streaming full time if I could. I really wish I could. I would love to do YouTube and content. I would love to do content creation full time, which is still possible, but streams a little bit more difficult to start off. Uh, Somebody type it in the Discord. If you haven't already joined the Discord and you're not already in it, I think the link should be in the description below. You can also find donation link in the description of the Discord as well. But yeah, um, yeah. Check out the Discord if you haven't already too. Love the Discord's chill place. Very cool people in there. Love talking to some of them. For I stream, I might play some Fall Guys with a friend. Maybe I'll stream that too, but as of right now, I don't have that planned. I think I'm just gonna play Fall Guys with a friend. I don't want to record it for YouTube, but I haven't recorded a gaming video in a while, so I don't know. I should do a gaming video. I really should. I just haven't gotten around to it. I should do a gaming video. Ooh, I have manga that I haven't finished reading. I might read my manga when I get off stream. That's fun. It's very vibey. Ooh, look at Traveling Villager. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm off. Usually I would use my Mondays to record videos, but I haven't been recording Amazon videos lately just because I haven't had any ideas. Could stream tomorrow too. Probably might end up might be what I end up doing. Could easily do that. Ooh, let's go, baby. Give me that. Whipping Edge 3. I could stream tomorrow as well. I probably will, actually. Bro, what are you doing over here? What you want? Rain Coral Block, Oxide Daisy, Sand. Why are these always the worst trades? No, get out of here with your trash. I don't want your trash. It's good again, random. Which months did Amazon start hiring? Usually around. I mean, really, it very much varies. Very, very much varies. I couldn't give you an answer. I'm going to give you an answer, but I couldn't give you an answer that's going to be concrete, true for your sites near you, or for anybody's sites really. But I'll just give you an estimate. For peak, so around peak is December, as November and December, mostly December. For peak, so usually around October, sometimes September, like around September, October, and November they'll start hiring for peak, especially like October, November. You could look at getting a job with Amazon with that at that time. So in a couple months' time, they do occasionally before Prime Week. Prime Week is usually like around July, so sometime in June or July they usually start hiring. So around July you'll get another hiring time. This summer they didn't do this, but usually they do this. They usually hire before the summer starts, so like around May, June, like around that time they usually start hiring around then. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this Traveling Villager. He's so annoying. They usually do start. Oh my, I can't talk because he's talking. Sorry, bro, you gotta go. He has a lead. He has a lead. I need that. I need that. I need that. Let's go. Ah, bro, get out of here. You're trash. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for the violence, but I was not. That was annoying me. But yeah, usually before Prime Week as well. Usually before the summer, and that's pretty much it. Those are like the 3 main times that they hire at Amazon. I never get good grades from Wandering Trade. Yeah, they're good trades. Sorry, I read that wrong. But yeah, they never have good stuff, so I always just kill them. They literally never have good stuff, ever. What's good, David? Welcome back. Welcome back. You caught me at probably what's going to be the tail end of my stream. You caught me right at the end here. I'm probably going to be ending it very soon. Just going to do a little bit more fishing. I think I'll do one more night cycle. So whenever it turns night, I'm probably going to end it there. I'm gonna hop off. I'm either gonna read some manga or I don't know what I'm gonna do. Possibilities are endless, so who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I needed this though. I needed these leads so bad. Oh, it's not there. I got some pretty decent stuff today. When I get the chance, I'm gonna make an auto fishing farm, and I'm just gonna do a lot of fishing off stream so I can finally be done with that. Yeah, one more cycle. And the cycle looks like it's already about to end. It's already like pretty dark outside, but once I see mobs start spawning, then yeah, we out of here. See what we can catch before it goes. Let's see if we'll get any more enchantment books or anything like that. Bones. Got some more bones. Lots of bones. Let me grab that. Let's go. Well, I haven't watched my stream on a phone in a while. I'm watching it on my what's it called right now. Watching it on my phone right now. It looks quite decent. Looks quite decent, not gonna lie. Ooh, there we go. We did get another book. Didn't expect to get another book, but we got one. What is it? It is Impaling 5, Power 4, and Riptide 3. Damn. That's crazy. Minecraft giving us the heat before we go. Minecraft is giving us the heat. Actually getting hot in my room. I need to turn the AC. I don't have my remote next to me though. I need to go to the AC itself when I get up, whenever I'm done. Your video about going to college for your family, just for your family to be happy of you, and etc. etc. Sorry, and I have the same mindset. I really don't think it's going to be useful for whatever I'm going to college for. Just doing the basic classes for 2 to 3 years, and after that, do what I enjoy. To be honest, yeah, I think that's a problem with a lot of people our age now. I think a lot of us are kind of a lot of the generation before us, a lot of our parents and stuff. They saw, I mean, because they grew up with college being a 100% necessity. You had to go to college in their day and age. You had to go to college to be successful in life. It's not like that anymore. Like right after their generation kind of grew up, it already stopped being like that. It's not like that anymore. You don't need to have a college degree to be successful in our day and age, but they don't see that because that's not what they grew up with. They didn't grow up with YouTube, TikTok, all these other platforms that you can make money on. They didn't grow up with, I mean, acting has always been there, but I don't know. There's just a lot of people from that generation that don't have that mindset of, if I want to be an actor, I can be an actor for some reason. A lot of people are like, you got to get a college degree to be successful, which just isn't true. Like, if you want to be an actor, you can be a damn actor. Just do what you want to do, man. Like, I don't know. Fortunately, a lot of people's parents are like that, and my family is kind of the same way. Thankfully, I've proved them wrong. I've proved that you can do your own thing. I haven't fully proved them wrong. Like, I'm not like, where I want to be, but once I get to where I want to be, then I'll have finally proved them wrong and show them that you don't need college. Like, you can live a decent life without college these days. It's not necessary. But of course, there's a lot of people who probably should go to college. There's a lot of people who have no motivation, no aspirations, like nothing. They have nothing going for them. And people like that, especially if they're younger, should probably at least go to college so they can at least be doing something at the very least. But yeah, just do whatever you want to do. Just think about your life. What makes you most excited? What do you feel passionate about? Whatever it is that you feel passionate about, whatever it is that you feel happy about, it's possible to make it into a career, which for the most part, most passions can be made into a career. Try to do that. That's what I tried to do. with YouTube. That's what I'm still trying to do. I'm not anywhere near there yet. I've made some money off of it, but definitely not enough to quit my job and freaking work and just live off the money. Definitely not enough, but I've made a decent amount. But yeah, I'm trying to make it a full-time career. Right now I've been taking it slow. I've just been streaming and not really releasing that many videos. I want to get back into making videos, but for my Amazon channel, I haven't had that many ideas. For my other channel, I don't know what I'm really doing on there. I have 2 videos filmed for the other channel. One of them I have mostly edited. I just haven't finished editing it. And yeah, I probably will finish that video. Oof, I'm so glad I came back to the thing. Ooh, look at the C3. Let's go. This is what I needed. Luck of the C3. Let me add that to the rod. But yeah, man, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Like seriously, anything's possible. People will tell you no. People will tell you. A lot of people also say like, don't tell kids these days that they could do whatever they want because that's toxic and that's gonna make them like not go to school and not have a successful life. But it's like it's just stop like I'm trying to kill people's dreams. Like let people do what they want to do. It's not your life. Let people do what makes them happy. But yeah. That being said, oh, I know I need to get that Luck of the Sea back actually, but I am gonna end the stream very soon. But let me do this first. Let me see how much it costs to add Luck of the Sea 3 onto this rod. Cost 21. It's more expensive if I do it this way, right? No, you can't do it that way. You have to put the rod first and then add the book. Luck of the Sea 3, because I have Luck of the Sea 2. Yes, so I will have a better rod now. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream there, y'all. Gonna be it. Thank you everyone who came through and hung out. It was hella fun. Like, bro, so many people came through today. So many people came through. King D, Haas, Cool Trains, David, like Striker, Margie. Thank you for coming through, Margie. As always nice to see you. Elliot, Seth, as always, thank you for coming through as well, Seth. Always in here. Man, I'm out of breath. I've been talking all stream pretty much. Y'all came through and y'all had a lot of conversations with me, so it was nice to talk to y'all. It was hella nice. I've looked at most of these educational careers and man, they just seem so boring to me. That's how it was for me. That's exactly why I didn't do it. Exactly. I mean, I say I didn't do it. I did get a college degree, but I'm not working that job that I got the degree for. But yeah, love y'all so much. Bye, Cool Trains, and bye, Margie. Thank y'all so much. W Stream, thank you for entertaining us. Yeah, I will be back. I don't know when. If maybe on Monday, maybe tomorrow's Monday, right? Maybe Monday. I might stream Monday. I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I might as well stream if I'm just gonna be sitting at home. So I might stream tomorrow. We'll see what's up. Yeah, thank you guys.